over 25 seasons.
Hammer time thrown down by the league.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
I know that this ring my sister got me for my birthday is at my house. I can tell because it's got a little.
You can track it?
Yeah, it's got a little app that shows you the vicinity. Like, I know it's in my house. The pin is on my house and the little mappy thing.
Why? Just out of curiosity, do you remember taking it off?
Nope. No, yes, I do. I remember taking it off one time yesterday. And that's because, and I put it on the counter with my watch because I was cutting beets. That's just the truth. Beets are very inky and stainy, and I didn't want to.
Yeah, Beets by Dave.
Yeah, Beets by Dave, and I didn't want to mess it up. Thank you. So I put it on the counter. Now I think I put it back on, but that's the only time.
It's not on.
It's not. It's the only time I remember taking it off. And then I went to my son's soccer game, came back. I don't remember if I had it on during the soccer game. And then I came home, and it was sometime that night I noticed I didn't have it on. But
you found your watch.
Yeah. So the assumption is I put my ring back on. If I put my watch back on, I probably put my ring back on. Right. Well, what I'm saying is that here's what I'm worried about is that I put my watch and my ring back on, and it slipped off somehow. Like,
has it ever had the propensity to slip off? So I don't think you put it on.
I'm with you. But then
that's my conclusion without being there.
And my wife made dinner.
Which,
by the way, I know she's going to go back and listen. It was really good. It was fine. It was good.
I wish you had your ring on.
It was weird. It was good. It was pot sticker casserole, right?
Interesting.
I know,
I'm intrigued.
Right. She's in this experimental phase right now.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not that kind. With all the dinner and stuff. And
maybe that's why your ring is gone.
Yeah, maybe. And I don't. Wait, what?
I don't know.
And I don't know. I don't know. And it can't make any sounds. It doesn't have a speaker or anything, or it can't even vibrate. So I was at 3:45 in the morning. Something hit me. I went, "Oh my God! What if I knocked it in the sink when I was?" So my hand's down the disposal.
Healthy.
Pulling out all kinds of God knows what.
One of the dogs.
Yeah, no ring. So I don't know. And it's weird that I misplaced it or lost it. By the way, when does it become? It's misplaced now, right? Is there a cutoff?
Yeah. You got a month.
I got a month.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's misplaced right now.
Yeah, I think we're
because you do know it's at your house.
I do, but it's also at 30.
You're probably misremembering, like, oh, I'm gonna put it on after my watch, but you know what? I'm still gonna do something. I'm gonna put it here because I'm gonna remember it.
I hope you're right. And I went to all the usual. So I tried to retrace all my.
And this morning you realized it was gone.
No, this is last. This is.
So you have. Melissa and Mason know.
Yeah, they know.
If you start to get any vitals, it's a chance it's in a dog.
Oh,
that also likes beats.
Don't think I haven't. That also likes what?
That also likes beats.
Oh,
yeah. Has your watch recorded anything, or whatever the
no,
app?
it can't. It will connect. It wouldn't connect to it when I was on the side of the house, but when I went in the house, it connected to it, to the ring. So it is obviously close enough. It's in the house. It's not outside at the table. It's not by the spa.
The ring is coming from inside the house.
Exactly. But I hate. You wouldn't think this. You would think I'm a little disorganized. I'm really honest to God, like OCD about stuff. Like my keys.
You?
I know. Everything like goes in a certain place.
Yeah.
I don't lose stuff, dude, because I'm obsessive about it and it freaks me out.
You lost your wife's passport.
I lost my wife's passport? No. So this is one of the. It's
No,
just
you
lightsaber.
lost your passport.
Yeah, I lost my passport. There's more to that story, and let's just say, Carmichael Dave didn't lose the passport.
I'm pretty sure you told the story.
Yeah.
Where's the lightsaber?
Yeah, that was stolen. So it's
someone has it.
Yeah, the garbage man. So that it's just gonna bother me till I find it.
We really needed it on tonight. We needed some vitals to be measured.
Isn't it weird that
It is weird that we won't have vitals on you tonight
for the opening night, and I'm not. I mean, unless I find it when I get home, because I know I'm gonna think all day. It's gonna be. It's like a movie playing in the background that's taking up, CPU space here, where I'm subconsciously or consciously gonna be like, did I leave it? No. What about here? Oh, I forgot to look there. And then and everyone who's lost something knows this. Like, then when I get home, my hand is gonna be stuck in all these stupid places, in between the couch cushions, in between the mattresses, in pockets.
I think it would be weird to fall off.
I agree. I totally.
So I think you placed it somewhere, and then
I hope so, but I worry. Like, was it too loose?
Has it ever felt that way though?
No. I mean, I can take it off. I can slide it off. I don't have to yank it off. Hello, but I don't think unless I reach my hand in somewhere and it just kind of pulled with. I don't know.
I think you're going to find it today.
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyways, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. No, hey man, it's opening day. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Chris, I noticed Jason and I both noticed that the left TV. Also, I was thinking about this last night. Now that TNT doesn't have any games, like legitimately, do you think like the cast members of Charmed are like freaked out right now? Like there go our residuals.
And wait, hang on, I'll get it.
You'll get. Come on,
Pranksters, Impossible. Pranksters maybe.
It's
Impossible Jokers,
Practical Jokers.
Practical Jokers, whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
Impossible Jokers.
Impossible. That was a game show.
Yes. That it feels like Charmed, and that show is always on. It used to be Conan.
Yeah,
ago.
They're screwed, man.
Yeah.
Whatever is on NBC
and Rizzoli and Isles or whatever.
Also, I should say, I guess after the Warriors game, KCRA ran their Save the Kings doc.
Theirs.
Okay. And every time that runs, dude, I get like 90 messages like, "Hey, did you know they did this?" And I'm like, I was in. No.
Yeah.
Or yes. I'm always.
You are my favorite part.
But not for any reasons that are
You're
good.
the excited narrator.
I am the excited. Yeah. Shot.
And that's when we knew it was on.
Yeah, I am. The funny thing is, in all three Kings docs, weirdly enough, they put me in the role of psychotic, weird, like obsessive person, which is
whoa. Where is this coming from?
right. Which is just completely.
She's a food blogger, but we knew we had a chance tonight.
Now you're gonna give me. You know what, dude?
Tonight
you're gonna give me a complex. I already have one.
Primitive duality.
We kind of match.
And Chris, he doesn't have purple, but he's Kings.
He does.
Kings.
That's nice.
And we have King shirts in here.
We do. Yeah. These are great.
These are awesome.
These are awesome. So it's got we got the logos, and it says the Kings of Local Sports Radio, and then it's got this was a present. I think this is a gift. This is a gift this is a ratings gift, and we appreciate that. So that's good for opening day. Then I asked Chris when we came in. I think you caught it on your mic. Okay.
Oh, I did.
I asked Chris when we came in. I was like, hey, because these were on our chairs when we got in. I was like, hey, are we supposed to wear these? He's like, you can. Like, thanks a lot, suit. So
it was a test, and you failed miserably.
Wow.
So he's not wearing it.
I feel like the test should have been we inquire with management.
Yeah, and we did.
And we did. And he was like, meh. Maybe even February. Meh. Okay. So all I know is if Jose gets mad, I'm 100% throwing Chris.
Oh, and you've seen him blow up at you, too.
I have. Hey, big meeting, big show meeting, station meeting yesterday, as a matter of fact. Oh, hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Jason,
properly fold it.
Yeah, I'm looking at your folding technique. I'm always obsessed with
Not great.
That's actually pretty dang good, though. And I know you weren't I could tell you were kind of casually doing it.
I was casually.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
You got the Kings right in the middle.
Yeah, it could have been a little better.
And it says the Kings of Local Sports Rad.
Yeah.
That's honest. That's 80s.
That's your folding. I think your ring's under there.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, we had a meeting.
Yeah, we had a meeting. It was great. My favorite thing, because you and I were on Zoom, was zooming in and taking photos of Chris, which was tough.
Is that how you did that?
Yeah. Yeah, I zoomed in and was just watching him for
I really appreciated that more than you listening to me in the meeting.
I did listen to you in the meeting, but the problem is that we found out that you and I were it was a Zoom call.
Yeah, we were in the no man's land.
Yeah, but then when we would put something in the chat, it would show up on the screen because every time you or I typed something, Jose would kind of snicker.
Yeah, I did it the first time, and then I heard the snicker. You followed up right away, and there was another snicker.
Yeah.
I said, I better stop.
And then I asked Chris, I said, apparently.
On a separate text.
Yeah, apparently on a separate text. I said, apparently they can see our chat. And Chris said, no, actually you can't, which is how I knew you could. 100% knew you could. It was a good meeting. Said good stuff about us, everybody else, updated us on everything. I think maybe my favorite part, I know you had to cut out early, was when, I forget who was talking about centering on the video.
Chris Watkins.
Was it Watkins? Yeah, Watkins he was trying to be very diplomatic. He's like, look, just want you to be aware of that because some of our, hosts, I'm not going to say anything, they kind of look a little smaller because they're. He was basically trying to not call out Allen for being short.
Oh, it was Allen?
Like the little clues that he left along is like he's on his own, so we only get this shot of him.
I think he's short, Tim.
Did you happen to see the how James Cameron got outed in the Titan? What is that when they interview people afterwards, like during their investigation?
Nope.
Anyways, they took transcript, but they blurred everyone's name out. They wanted to make sure that everyone was anonymous so they could do this. And in the middle of his deliberation, is that the word I'm looking for?
What was this for?
For the Titan submersible.
The one that blew up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're asking people, what do you think went wrong?
Gotcha.
And in the middle of this, he says, they say, why are you so knowledgeable at submersibles? And he's like, well, I'm the one that directed Titanic.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it could have been another old guy. Could have been another director of Titanic. Maybe a play. Maybe a short story. It was right. Maybe it played. Maybe it was a double feature with 4 lesbians eating a quiche, which my daughter saw.
Maybe. I just got down.
Why? Oh, the TV. Hey, the TV. Oh, okay. I have that on my list. So we have 2 TVs in here. One of them works whenever it feels like it, but
the one that
doesn't.
We need to work is
the one
not
that
working.
And why is it that you need that one to work?
That is one for a Road Kings game, which is tonight.
Tonight.
We literally have that TV. We get the post-game audio off of that TV.
Okay.
Any other critical things, we are able to listen to some of the things from there through
That's
the board.
The one that's plugged in here on the board. Okay, so yesterday, Brian, our engineer, came in, because it hadn't been working for a while. He came in and he fixed it.
Great.
And it's already not working.
Just now, like literally,
while we were talking.
You had just said a few moments ago, like, look, our TV's working.
TV's working. You said for now.
Yeah.
So you and I have a little bit of a bet going here because this would make sense, right? Because Brian said it was fairly simple. Chris, do you know how to fix it?
No.
God, I lost.
I don't know. So yesterday I was on before that meeting was on a Zoom, and I think Brian came by to tell me maybe that he did it and maybe even show me, but I was preoccupied.
Yeah. So
then he left, which was fine. And then he sent the email that he had fixed the TV. I'm like, oh, that's great. And it was literally on. I think we had it on Channel 3, KCRA.
How hard is it for someone in this room to know how to fix it?
I used to know how to fix it.
Especially when you consider
don't.
how important it is.
Yeah. So it's one of those things like fix it. We need to know how to fix it so we can do it. And I love that TV always works. Why is that one like that and the other one not?
I guess you could technically try to plug the plugs from that.
Yeah, great idea.
I mean,
great impression.
Well, you know, it'd be a great idea would be for the freaking APD to be taught how to fix a TV. That would be amazing. Or maybe everybody on every show. Like, I understand the stuff we can't control, like, I don't know, putting guests on video right now, which apparently is...
We can put guests on video.
No,
what are you talking about?
Not guests. The video, you know what I'm talking about. The clips. We can't play clips still for the YouTube because apparently you have to actually write a whole program for that. You actually have to, in order to play video, we have to hire a programmer who has to write the programming.
I could not do that.
I mean, they do it in our other markets, but we haven't figured out how to figure that out because apparently we have a completely different piece of software, right?
No, we don't.
No, we don't. So any idea why we can't do that?
Yeah, because we're still working on other stuff.
Okay. Well, that's not.
We're still trying to get everything to work. Much like what I said yesterday.
No, I know.
And then I said last night.
That's not.
I'm happy that you keep bringing it up.
No. It was two different things we were talking about, and you jumped on me on the text, and I was asking during the meeting if I could play the video, and then in the text I asked if there was a way you could play the video, and the reason I asked that is because every time I ask that, you say it has to be with this computer. And you have that computer, or you have whatever.
I don't have that
but
computer.
I don't know what I don't know,
computer.
so I asked. I should be allowed to ask, and you say, no, I can't do it either.
I said, I will, once we get the capability, I will show you how to do it. And then less than 12 hours later, you're asking me to do it.
Why is it weird to you that I would take that as we're talking about me playing the video? And that it's not a separate question.
Because your question was, why can't we play video?
And I'm using the royal we. But what there's a
But what I'm supposed to take from that is you.
Right, but I can read the whole text thread. All you had to do was say, no, I can't. But why couldn't you do that?
Because I was frustrated because I told you less than 12 hours earlier that you couldn't.
Yeah, but do you think it's a good idea when you meet someone that's frustrated? I'm frustrated that we can't present video to our audience. So, do you think it's smart? Do you think it's smart to meet them back with frustration and be aggressive, or just say no?
So I will say this: sometimes you can't control your frustrations. When one of your kids
says,
"Hey, can you do this for me?" and you say no, and here's the reason why. Then less than 12 hours later, they say, "Can you do this for me?"
That would
you
make
would just
sense.
be like, "Oh."
That would make sense if there was no difference in the questions. That would make sense if I said, "Hey, Chris, can I play video?"
But that wasn't your question.
My question
yesterday.
was, can you play video?
Your question was, can we play video? And I said no.
As
and I said, once we get to it.
As I said in the text last night, okay, there was a whole lot of conversation to get to a no. Hey, Chris, can you play video? No. But
That's not what I said.
But you had to get frustrated.
I was frustrated. Because you've asked this question over and over
I
and
asked
over.
the question about could I play video. So now we can't.
Not what you asked.
And I'm sorry for being frustrated. We can't play video for the audience, and Jason doesn't have his TV. Sorry, that's frustrating. I'm sorry.
You're frustrated.
I get that you're frustrated, but you know, I mean, listen, are you management or are you not? Because if you are, right? Maybe you just don't get frustrated like that. Or if you get frustrated, you keep it to yourself.
I'll remember that when you get frustrated.
I'm not management. I don't have to set an example. I'm a ding-dong. I don't have to set any examples. I can bitch.
And you don't have to pay attention to meetings.
No, I was there, and I did.
Have they been like this all day?
The what?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, one of these days we'll be able to do it. Who knows? All right, so that's shirts. That's the TVs.
The Ring.
The Ring. You know what else I don't like? I was driving with Mason yesterday, and all of a sudden there was this crazy loud music.
Okay.
And is this a new thing or not? I'm just bitching today. Some dude in a Harley
Oh, yeah. No,
was just blasting music. And he's in the left turn lane, and then the only thing that was louder than the music was when he gunned it.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, and again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Are there ways to make Harleys louder? I feel like there are. Like, where you can do certain things that make them even louder.
Probably.
And it was just like, bah! And I'm watching him, and yes, I'm aware of the South Park episode. I know that's every text we're gonna get. But I would like to I would like to interview one of those people someday and just be like, you're obnoxiously loud, right?
Yeah, and I wonder, I think there's probably some laws of you have to have your, I think that was where you would think, could they under their helmet have earbuds or something?
Yes.
But I don't think you can. Like, I think legally, but then you go, what could they possibly hear? Because I think the reason you can't have earbuds, allegedly, is if you sirens,
sure,
whatever, so you're more alert as a driver.
Yes.
Well, one, your bike's loud. Which
yes.
Some parts of that you can't do anything about, but it seems like in this case they did something to make it louder.
Yes.
And then obviously the incredibly loud music is a double whammy. It's like, could they hear anything anyway?
I can tell you this much. There's also a 98% chance that we'll end up paying for whatever hearing loss they have in 30 years, shockingly. But I go, why?
Yeah.
Why? You're rolling through the, parking lot of the supermarket, and it's just, and look,
I can't hear that.
And I'm a big right, and I'm a big fan of, for the most part, not yucking people's yums. Mm-hmm. You want to blast music, and we all do. Come on, like, have fun. You only live. I'm totally cool with that. But I feel like there's a line, an invisible line, where it goes from, hey man, I'm out on the open road, I'm enjoying the day, got my tunes on, to like, you will listen to this and you will also listen. It is kind of like the South Park episode where the guy's in the urinal and no one's paying attention to him, and he looks to his left and he looks to his right, and they just starts going, rum, 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 just literally with his mouth, rum, 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 to everybody, so they'll actually notice him, and then he's good.
Yeah.
It's like, do you need,
I guess.
is there something missing? Do you need that? Do you need to be noticed like that? And I mean, it's not just people on Harleys. It's people, the people that leave their windows open and the music blasting when they go into the gas station. And it's like, okay, and your bass is just, it literally feels like an earthquake.
Yeah.
That happens. Eric says, what do you mean those people? You know what I mean. I mean those people. I have 100% capital T, those people. I know it's a boomer take, but geez, is it though? So anyways, I don't know where my ring is. Chris and I are fighting. We got these shirts. TV's not working. You know what it sounds like to me? Opening day.
Yes.
It's opening
Season
day.
41.
We got a big show planned for you.
We do.
We always say that, but I mean, we really do. Coach Tim Plow is going to join us. It's a bye week last week, so we'll figure out what happened there and how to. I'm on the edge as to where I want to ask him about the Montana stuff.
Oh.
Right? But I kind of.
What would you want to ask him?
Okay, what do I want to ask him?
Yeah.
What would your reaction be if the UC Davis president did that?
Okay.
But also, I don't want to. It's not that I'm not scared to ask him anything. I don't want to put him or anyone else. I don't want to put him in a bad spot. And I'm trying to figure out if that would be a bad spot. That's nothing. We have a great relationship. I know he'd answer it. I just don't know if.
Yeah.
There's an obligation that comes with knowing that somebody trusts you enough to answer anything.
Right.
To where you have to internally decide, is this putting that person in a bad position? Would it drag them into it? Would it get aggregate? Well, UC Davis head coach says.
Yeah. I know. So we obviously know I'd shown you, or we played clips, and there was more clips yesterday of Montana talking about it, right? And I told you I was doing the Singers Up podcast yesterday, so I talked with their radio voice, and it's definitely a thing there.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was on his pregame for Friday, like we recorded that. And that was brought up multiple times. So it's, and I can't fault them for making it a thing. So, yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing. Any chance they have pandas on their helmets? Because I think that would be amazing.
Well, now I think I sent you that. Like, I don't know if that's AI or if that's really people doing that. Like,
it's great.
Montana
they got
Panda
shirts.
stuff.
The Panda Bowl.
Oh boy.
All right. So, Coach Tim, I probably won't ask him that, but we'll see. He'll be like the Code Red. And a few good men. Katie Christensen makes her regular appearance at 9 a.m. The
She's
Voice.
At 9.
She is at 9.
Oh,
She is at 9. Yes, because
you
took
that well. Sorry.
Well, that was when we moved her to 8 for 2 seconds. 8:30 in his 41st season. The voice of the Sacramento Kings. It isn't an opening day without Gary Gerald. He will join us. So that's at 8:30. Katie at 9. And, of course, we've got all kinds of opening day stuff, predictions. Jason's got a time machine. We're going to give away this, a time machine. We're going to give away this Kempton Sawyer code word. We're getting close to the big prize here. It's getting exciting. We'll give that to you at 8 a.m. We got Mountain Mike's giveaway as well. Right? It's a packed show, dude.
It is.
Sit back, relax. Hey, 4 down territory. See how much we're moving stuff around? 4 down territory next.
The Kings play here, baby.
Tonight, Kings and Suns. Game night with Scott Marsh and the high flyer Henry Turner.
Starts at 5:30 with tip-off at 7. Listen to your Sacramento Kings.
On the official home of Kings basketball, Sactown Sports 1140.
All right, let me tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento, has been doing his job in our area for a long, long time, effectively, and has helped many, many people. Can help you as well. If you're in need of some representation, I suggest you check out saclegaldefense.com or call them at 916-304-9187. Now, there's a variety of reasons why you might need some help and some assistance. Certainly questions, right? These are areas you hopefully haven't been in very much. And if you're in a spot where you're in one of these positions, you're like, I just don't know who to call or who can help me. Who are you going to call? Gonzalez Law, 916-304-9187, whether it's criminal defense, a car accident, wrongful termination case, sexual harassment case. Certainly expungements, though. That's an area that he has specialized in for years and has helped many, many people in our area for a long, long time. That's something that's happened in your past that's following you around that you'd like removed from your record. He can take care of that. So any of those things and other things that you feel you need representation, Gonzalez Law, Jonathan Gonzalez, saclegaldefense.com, 916-304-9187.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So I'm opening my own coffee shop.
I smell a caffeinated catastrophe.
And I needed menu boards and banners printed.
What you really needed was a reality check.
Staples really came through. They printed menus and signs, even flyers in time for my grand opening.
And that's when the other shoe dropped.
Not quite. I got $125 off my custom print order.
Cha-ching! For your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. Valid in-store and online. Ends 11/1. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, October 25th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
The Sactown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. San Francisco gets a huge win on Sunday night, beating Atlanta 20-10 to improve to 5-2 on the year. A historic night for Christian McCaffrey. 201 yards of total offense, 129 on the ground, 72 receiving, and a pair of touchdowns. San Francisco next in action at Houston on Sunday. You can catch all the action beginning at 9 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Guys, tired all the time, gaining weight, low drive? These aren't just signs of aging. They could be low testosterone or other underlying issues. Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento is making it easier to get answers with a comprehensive wellness panel. It's not just a lab test, it's where better performance begins. Our providers will check your testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney, liver, thyroid, and heart health. A $400 value for just $99, or free if you start treatment. Over 120,000 men have trusted Revive to restore their energy, mood, and confidence. So if you're ready to feel better and live stronger, call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Offer ends November 30th. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
I haven't blew up on Jeff. Oh, we're not supposed to touch the mics today, right? Is that was a thing, right? Or no? Right?
I did see that, but
Does that mean we don't turn on our own mics? I thought I saw that in the email where
I did too.
Brian said have the
producers
control the mics because of the AI thing.
I would have liked to.
I would have liked to have seen Montana. Okay, well, that was in the email. I don't know what it means, but it was in the email. He said, I guess we're having an issue where the AI on the YouTube thing will focus on the wrong person when they're talking, which my son, did you see the clip of Kevin McCarty yesterday that went out on YouTube? And it was Kevin talking, and obviously he doesn't have anything else to focus on, but the whole time, like 95% of the time it was just on you, just kind of taking notes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just, you're just listening. Okay. Good listening, though.
Yeah, thanks.
Active listening. I even jumped on poor Jeff on the text. He goes, still thinks Sabonis is better than Sengun? Much like Savage Garden, you're wrong, sir. Sengun is a star, and Sabonis is a good player that's overpaid. I was like, dude, you waited in the weeds, and you're coming after me after one game. Which
People did not like your Savage Garden take.
They did not. All I was saying was they had a banger I didn't know they had. That's it. Not trying to put them in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Anyways, Jeff says, I just can't see Sabonis battling Holmgren and Hartenstein like that. Wasn't trying to blast you, but I'm frustrated with our team. I hear you. Jeff, and you know what? You're probably right. But we got Davion Mitchell instead of Sengun.
Yeah.
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 And then what happened, Davion? Didn't we trade him with Sasha Vezenkov for just for the salary purpose, or wasn't he basically like a throw-in to get Toronto?
Jalen McDaniels?
Jalen.
Yeah.
The
lesser.
Yes.
Sorry.
Jalen the lesser, no disrespect.
But disrespect.
4 down territory, question 1.
It looks like there is beef between Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. Are you here for it?
You know what? I'm almost always here for beef.
But not this one?
I love beefing. But
yeah, you do.
I don't know why. This one, I'm just like, I'm a little uncomfortable. Like, I feel like I'm weirdly defensive of Russell Wilson. And I don't know why. But for some reason, my instinct is like, yo, this is a Super Bowl champion who comes off as really freaking goofy. But, like, also, I don't think he's ever been in trouble, has he? I don't think he's ever.
No, I don't think so.
He's never done. He seems like he tries to be an upstate. I mean, he's got a real famous, is it wife or wife? They're married? Yeah. Super famous wife. It can't be easy. He always seemed like he was very charitable and community-oriented when he was in Seattle, especially. And then it's like he's getting old. He's not that good anymore. But does that mean he's a serial killer? Like maybe we just it can't be easy for him either. It's not like he wanted to go out there. And that moment where you go from like MVP candidate, Super Bowl champion, all should have been 2-time Super Bowl champion. And you go from that to you're in New York and you go in for one play and you throw a completely terrible ball and everybody boos you so that some young kid can come back in on, Thursday Night Football? Like that, what a horrible moment for him. And then, well, I guess I'm not here for the beef, but I think I'm siding with Russell Wilson because for Sean Payton to basically go to
after the fact
and be like, well, I was hoping you'd wait to make that that move with Jackson Dart until after we played. Like that's. Why are you taking a shot at Russell Wilson?
Yeah. And what was his classless? That was his response
back.
And
Russell Wilson was like, he said classless. He said it's like you're still hunting for bounties.
Yeah.
Which is a great line. I feel like I'm Team Russ on this. Like,
yeah. Okay.
It's not his fault.
Can't we all just get along?
Right.
Let's just all get along.
God. Oh, and Russ is probably asking, what Sean Payton was probably frustrated with him asking about the video feed too often. Yeah, like a month from now, Chris is going to say something on Twitter. Chris is going to say something on Twitter that annoys me for the first time. Watch. What was it you said yesterday? You said something.
Oh, your starting lineup.
Starting lineup. And he's like, Chris never will be like, great point, or I agree, or
I just want a clarification.
So,
because you responded to Frankie's thing?
I think so. It's like, what do you want? What do you want your rotation to be, or whatever? And I put
what do you want the starting five to be opening night?
Yeah, and I put all the youth, the Utes.
And what was Chris's?
Chris was like, oh, you're going to tank the value of the guys you want to trade or something like that.
It's
right?
Interesting, not starting the guys you want to trade.
It's like, just Chris on Twitter is this at me.
Well, the fun ones are when we have a bet to see how we can get you to how many tweets you can make, and then I need to pump your numbers up.
Pump it up.
On my ring. First down.
Second.
Okay.
Which 5-2 team do you trust more?
That was a penalty.
The Seattle Seahawks or the Los Angeles Rams?
See, the instinct is to go Rams. Okay.
Go with your instinct.
But it's defenses that win championships, and I think Seattle has a better defense. But the Rams do have Jared Verse. It's not like the Rams have no defense. I think they have a better coach. I just get no offense. I just think Sean Payton's great, unless he plays Kyle Shanahan.
I was going to say ownage.
Yeah. I'll say I trust the Rams more because this is an offense league. You look at a lot of these top teams; they've got some sort of offensive guru at the helm. For the most part, I'll say the Rams, but I think it's a good conversation.
Yeah, I go. Your good thought to think about the defense for sure. Quarterback too is where I go, and I trust Stafford more than Darnold. Though Darnold's been good for them. Yeah. But Stafford, just in the end, just all what he's done all the time. I'm gonna go Rams.
Darnold continues to be a great story.
Yes,
really, really good story. I love that right now. Probably 2 of your top 5 MVP candidates are Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. Imagine that sentence 3 years ago.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, 100% right.
And really, I wouldn't have said this, but if you had told me before the season, at this point, we were saying the same about Geno Smith, I wouldn't have thought that was crazy.
Totally agree with you.
And instead, he's probably in the bottom 5.
At what point does this become an era? An era of not recycled, but I don't know what the word, resurgent quarterbacks?
Yeah. Maybe.
I feel like we're in that era.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll call it an era.
Okay.
Third down, please.
Which 5-2 team do you trust more? The Philadelphia Eagles or the Detroit Lions?
I don't like this question at all.
It's a thinker.
Here's why I'm going to say the Lions. Because Super Bowl hangovers are real things.
So you and the Eagles you're missing something in common. They have a ring.
Dang it, Jason. That was good, yet also hurtful. I think Detroit is still on the ascension. I still think they've got a lot to prove in that locker room and outside that locker room. But I think they're very, very close. I do. I'm going to give the coin flip to the Lions, unlike you.
Actually, I am too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just had to set up for the joke.
Yeah.
That's all.
And Aiden Hutchinson's back.
Yes, he is.
That makes a big difference.
Better than ever.
Yeah.
I love Gibbs. Is Gibbs better than Barkley? Wait, what?
Wait.
This
Are
year
you starting
is.
controversy?
I don't know.
That's going to get aggregated.
Yeah.
4th down.
Or Sean
Which 5-2 team do you trust more? The San Francisco 49ers, the New England Patriots, or the Denver Broncos?
Taking the 49ers out just for jinx purposes. I'm not doing it. I'm putting them aside. I'm not doing it.
Dave hates the Niners.
As soon as I say I trust the Niners the most, they're going to get an injury, and it's going to be my fault because they've been healthy this year. I'm going to say the Broncos. Because despite everything I just said about Sean Payton, I think he's a damn good coach. I think they have the best defensive player in the league right now, and I think Bo Nix is the real deal. I think that's a complete team. I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl, but if you told me one of those teams was going to take a dive this year, the Broncos or the Patriots, I'd choose the Pats.
Yeah.
Just because they're new.
Yeah. I actually think all three are really well coached.
Yeah.
Of the quarterbacks, when you go there, the Purdy-Jones combo's been good.
Purdy-Jones.
Bo Nix is good. Drake May's really good. It's starting to happen in front of our eyes. So, but I think on the list too, I'm going to actually put Denver, even counting the Niners, in there just because of those injuries. I mean, that's a lot to overcome, and the Niners have done an amazing job with it. But in the end, I mean, won't it matter that they don't have Bosa and Warner at some point here?
I feel like it will.
Yeah.
But when we come back, I got a Kyle Shanahan stat that might reinforce the whole Coach of the Year thing. We're also going to talk to UC Davis head football coach Tim Plow on Kings opening day next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
Every time I turn around, my friends at Pure Talk give me one more reason to feel good about switching. This month, for instance, they're supporting Canines for Warriors, a terrific organization that trains rescue dogs and then pairs them up with combat veterans struggling with PTSD. The result? They're saving lives on both ends of the leash. This is why I switched to Pure Talk. I like being in business with an American wireless company who shares my values. Yeah, I appreciate unlimited talk, text, and plenty of 5G data for just $25 a month, and I bet you will too. But I think you'll really appreciate doing business with a company who gives back to the men and women who volunteered to defend our country. Just dial pound 250, say micro. With Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team, you can switch in as little as 10 minutes. Again, dial pound 250, say micro, to switch to an American wireless company who actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
With Progressive, you can reach customer service in the way that's easiest for you, by phone, app, or online. We know it would be great if we just magically appeared, but that's more of a genie thing, and we do insurance. But with us, you'd be like, well, it wasn't a genie, but it was great customer service, so that's nice. And sure, you probably would still like the whole 3 wishes thing, so if you meet a genie, you should definitely ask. But when you need us, contact Progressive by phone, app, or online. Just no genies. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So I'm opening my own coffee shop.
I smell a caffeinated catastrophe.
And I needed menu boards and banners printed.
What you really needed was a reality check.
Staples really came through. They printed menus and signs, even flyers in time for my grand opening.
And that's when the other shoe dropped.
Not quite. I got $125 off my custom print order.
Cha-ching! For your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. Valid in-store and online. Ends 11/1. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car
car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code DRIVER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code DRIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code DRIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sep Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is. Live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sep Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sep's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sactown Sports 1140.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. What's happening for the Drive into Fall event?
When it comes to getting the right truck, options are important. So this month at Hoblet, you have 2 options that will save you thousands. Right now, save up to $9,000 off MSRP on the brand new 2026 Ram 1500 Crew Cabs. Or you can save thousands on finance charges with 0% interest for 60 months.
I'm sorry, did you just say 0% financing? I thought those days were long gone.
Not at Hoblet. We're always looking for ways to save you money. Plus, we have Northern California's best selection of Ram trucks with hundreds of new Rams available.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$9,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie after $6,000 factory rebates and $3,500 dealer discounts. Rebates include $2,000 select inventory bonus cash, $500 on-the-job upfit, must show eligible upfit. Special 0% for 60-month financing in lieu of rebates. No down payment required on approved credit. Must have 700 plus FICO to qualify. $1,666 per $1,000 borrowed. 5 of the net savings. See dealer for details.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Opening day. Sacramento Kings basketball. All games. Not some, not most. All games. Right here. On your home of the Kings. Sactown Sports. Also, we're the home of a lot of things. So we're the home of Sactown of the Kings. We're the home of the Niners, and I like to think of it as like a house. And so, like the Kings probably have the bottom floor. Let's be honest.
Do they
take up a lot of room? Dude. I'm not saying they deserve it. I'm saying they got the bottom floor. Then you have like the Niners upstairs, and guess what? You know what? Right there. I like to think of UC Davis football and basketball. Now, when I say the basement, I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I'm saying they're the cool kids that have the finished basement in the Midwest that has the dartboard and the pool table.
That everybody wants to go to.
Everybody wants to go down there and hang out, but not everybody can.
Yeah.
And then you have to get past the doorman. You know who that is?
Who?
Coach of the UC Davis Aggies, Coach Tim Plow. Coach, good morning.
Boys, how we doing?
Great. How are you?
We're stupid. How are you? We're idiots.
Doing great.
Just wanted to fill you in. We're goofballs, Coach. It's opening day for the Sacramento Kings. There's excitement and tension and nerves abound. You've been through a few football opening days in your life. How long after the game starts does it take for whether it's butterflies, nerves, whatever you're feeling? About how long does it take for that to go away?
Well, first I would say if you're a nervous King fan, at least you're not a Clippers fan like me, because that's really nerve-wracking. And you're just thinking about the next 82 games and how gut-wrenching it's about to be when you're a Clipper fan. So I'm sure if you're a Kings fan, it's not that bad. But, yeah, I think the butterflies are a good thing. I mean, that means you care. That means you've put in a lot of time. And I kind of get more nervous of, like, what happens when the butterflies aren't there. So I'm always happy when there's a couple butterflies and you feel a little bit of that anxiety, like, oh, man, we got this game today and it's time to go. But I think once you start playing and get into the flow of the game, it feels like just like riding a bike. So hopefully Russell Westbrook and the boys got it going tonight.
There you go.
Look at that.
Coach, how about for you guys? We know last week you're going into a bye, so you got hopefully a little bit of time away, not much, but a little bit of time away. And now it's kind of does it feel like this is the last of the stretch for all the things you're chasing, all the goals you have? This is kind of the push to the finish now, beginning this week?
Yeah, it feels like we've had like 3 seasons already, doesn't it? Like, it's like we still got 5 games left. I was telling the team if we go where we want to go, we might have 10 games left. So, yeah, it's definitely, we tried to break the season up kind of to 3 parts. We knew that first part was kind of the road warrior. Like, we got to just survive these road games and get through that. And then we had like the middle section, like, hey, we got to be successful. Got a lot of home games. Then we got this final stretch here where got 5 games. 3 of them are going to be on the road. And, conference is going to really shape up, and so every week's going to be important, and hopefully the bye has allowed us to, find our calmness and stillness before we seek joy here for the final 5 weeks. But I'm excited about the team. We've overcome a lot, and specifically, I always think it's important to play well off of a bye week. You have an advantage when you got an extra week to prepare. So I expect us to play well.
We were just having this conversation. Obviously, college football is different from, baseball, but we were having a conversation about the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Dodgers have been off for a while. Blue Jays just wrapped up their series a couple days ago against the Mariners, and we talked about rust. We talked about being in form for a game and all that. So with a bye week, how do you walk that tightrope between rest, being fresh, both mentally and physically, but also making sure guys aren't rusty coming out of the gate?
God, Blue Jays better beat the Dodgers.
Right? 100%. Well, hold on. How are you a Clippers fan?
He's a Padres.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, good for you. And formerly the San Diego Clippers. Okay, I get it.
Well, that's what happened. My dad, I said, Dad, I got to have an NBA team. Like, who do I root for? And he's like, well, you can pick the Rockets or the Clippers. They both played in San Diego. And that was like, early 90s. And I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to go with the Rockets because they were really good. And then my dad said, actually, no, that's cheating. You can't pick a team that's good, so you're a Clipper fan. And then that's how that started. But, yeah, I think when you take time off, it just depends on how you're using the time. Like, are you still preparing? And I know for us from a bye week, like, man, I love having the extra week. We're still going to work hard. We're going to put the game plan in early. So we're going through the game plan an extra 4 or 5 days. It should be locked in. Probably the difference with a sport like baseball, being a former baseball player, is you can't really simulate, the pitching and hitting a baseball is so freaking difficult that if you get out of any type of flow, that can be difficult to get back into rhythm. Like the way Guerrero is hitting right now, like he wants to play now. Like he wants to play a game tomorrow. So I think it's such a difficult skill. So I pray to the baseball god that the Dodgers have somehow fallen out of rhythm. And I will sing the Canadian national anthem in my living room if they could just lose. I do not want to see this anymore. So please, Blue Jays, get it done.
Hey, maybe, Dave, we can work out something, when the Raptors come in, Coach. Yeah. I think that's later in the year. Maybe you could sing the Canadian national anthem at the arena.
It's a great song.
Hey, I'm just trying to get more people involved in the program. If that goes viral of me being an idiot, and that gets $5 million, let's give this guy some dollars in that NIL account. Sure,
yes.
I'll go sing the Canadian national anthem. I'll sing Whitney Houston, whatever you want me to sing at the same game.
All right, I was on the edge here. Can I ask you a hypothetical question, Coach?
Yeah, throw it out there.
Let's say you had a game against a rival in the football coming up, and a member of the administration above you went on and made some tongue-in-cheek fun comments. Fun is in the eye of the beholder about the team you're about to play, maybe giving them some bulletin board material, but trying to pump up attendance, pump up all that. As I'm not asking like what you say publicly, or I'm saying internally, you see that clip. Are you saying, yeah, get more eyes on this thing? Or are you saying, you're writing checks my guys have to cash?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even know what I wonder what happened. Yeah, no, I think
just a hypothetical, Coach.
Yeah, just hypothetical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been trained on more of the speak softly, carry a big stick mentality. But, yeah, I think if you're an opposing team and the team you're playing has somehow given you some bulletin board material hell yeah, you're going to use it. I mean, that's even if you got to make it up. I mean, we played, the team down south a couple of weeks ago, and they're one of our rivals, and they were going to have us change in another locker room, which they had to because they're redoing their facilities. They got this great facility they're building. But the way I explained that to the team was, hey, they're making us change in a different locker room. They don't respect you. I mean, so you're going to build up anything to create motivation for your team when you're playing a game. So if the other team is nice enough to provide that for you, then you can use that to your advantage. So whether or not, other teams decide to be more vocal about what they're going to do is up to them. But yeah, it's definitely not the way I was taught to do things, because you don't want to provide anything extra to the teams you're playing. I want to respect all of our opponents, and because every opponent, especially in this conference, man, is difficult. The last thing I want to do is add any type of fuel to the fire. But I can tell you this: there was nothing more exciting for our team and staff when they realized that when we get done with Friday night fights on Friday, that there is a game that they're going to be able to watch on TV, because I have a feeling there's some people that are interested in what happens in a game on Friday night. I don't even know what that game is.
I don't either.
I've heard that there's some rumblings going on. So it'll be interesting to see what goes down.
You'll be hanging out in Greeley watching that game.
Greeley.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who are off the top of your head? Wait, who are we playing? We meaning UC Davis.
Northern Colorado Bears. The Hornets just played.
Right. Yeah, I know we gotta go. Do I even talk about this, Jason?
It's up to you.
This is painful.
I don't even know if you want to tell the coach this.
Coach, I don't know if you're familiar with wearables, but my sister for my birthday got me one of those rings that can tell your heart rate and all that. It was a really sweet gift from her. I was in Greeley about a week ago. Don't ask me why. Let's just say it was a party. And I got jumped, and I got stripped of my ring, and I haven't been able to get it back. In fact, we were talking about it this morning. I can't find my ring, even though my Apple still connect to it. I have a feeling my ring is sitting right on the logo at the 50-yard line. I'd like you guys to look and maybe retrieve it for me if you get a chance while you're stepping on their tackled bodies while you roll them.
I'll tell you right now, man, nothing gets me more upset than knowing that you were treated that way.
Thank you.
Something that valuable was taken from you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you've been to Greeley. It's a beautiful place.
It is.
And so we are not going down there to enjoy the scenery of Greeley. We're going down there to get your ring back.
Thank you.
And to shred the Bears.
Avenge me.
We're going to do our best to avenge you, sir, and play our very best football.
Enjoy the rest of the bye week. Enjoy, hopefully, a big victory this weekend. And as always, we'll talk to you a week from today. Thanks, Coach.
Guys, let's find some joy this week, all right? It's been a while. Let's get it done.
Damn right.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you. Thanks, Coach. We're way late for a break. Oh. And, hey, they're not pros. These are college kids. Mm-hmm. But if you want some pros, American Energy Home Pros here for you. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. You know why? Because they now do plumbing. That's a huge thing, man. You know how hard it is to find a good plumber? It's pretty hard. We've all been there. Well, now you have the same company that you can trust, and you have trusted, odds are, with your HVAC system for a long, long time. Well, now you can trust them with your plumbing. Now you know you're going to get a good price. Now you know you're going to get a fair price. And now you know you're going to get work from a company that you can absolutely trust. Whether it is a plumbing need, that's, toilets, drains, sewers, all that stuff. You know what it is. 10% off right now. 10% off any plumbing they got going on. Or, if you're a member of the club, you can get 10% off always off plumbing, HVAC, any of that. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Making the uncomfortable comfortable. We'll take a break. When we come back, all right, time to get into the Kings. We got Gary Gerald coming up. We got Katie Christensen coming up. It's basically all Kings talk damn near the rest of the show. We'll start out with memories of the Kings at 3 for Madness next.
Tonight, Kings and Suns.
Tip off at 7. Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Is Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It is Wednesday. Stepping outside, it's cool. There's more clouds around. You feel that breeze. We may have a few sprinkles here and there with the morning commute. Aside from that, the afternoon is mostly cloudy. Highs today in the low 70s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
It's about time they
Fixed that pothole. Invented better windshield wipers.
made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
Sacramento Kings basketball is back. Be there for opening night at Golden One Center on Friday, October 24th, when the Kings take on the Utah Jazz at 7 p.m. Following opening night, the Kings will take on the LA Lakers on October 26th and then the Golden State Warriors on November 5th. Don't miss these marquee matchups and more great games coming to Golden One Center this season. Head to kings.com/tickets to secure your seat to be part of the action.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Mac Jones throws. McCaffrey! He's got it! Touchdown! 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 49ers! Stafford gets under center at the 11-yard line. He takes it. He turns. He gives to Kyron Williams. He gets packed. I think he's short, Tim. I think he's short. And the 49ers storm the field. It is all over. The 49ers have won it in overtime.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners! Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip, if a firm presents it's local but they're in L.A., red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your flagship station for the Beam Team.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Well.
Tides have turned.
Looks like the hand's on the other shoe. Yeah. The tables have turned. The turns have tabled. The second TV's working.
Yeah.
I assume that was Chris. Good job, Chris.
It was a team effort.
Did you hear what he said?
It was a team effort.
Yeah.
The both of you?
Well, is Chris a team?
No. So I'm assuming. Well, all I know is this: I saw Chris in here trying to work on it the break before last, our second TV, and it didn't work.
Correct.
And then as I walked out of the room this time, I saw you working on it, and then when I came back, it's on.
Team.
When you say team effort, was Chris like, go, Jason, go?
No. We were working together.
Okay.
You won't imagine what the trick is to get it on.
I'm going to go with something like turn on the power?
No.
What?
You just kind of pull on the box a little bit.
Just jiggle it. Just jiggle and wiggle it after you pull on the box a little bit.
And that's how it came back on.
And cut.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's definitely a promo. Okay, Jason, question for you before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how we can put video on the... if I want to play
actually,
video,
I
could
do.
you work on that?
You just pull on the box and jiggle and wiggle it.
Yes! Did you see, we got a 3 for, but we got a long segment here. Basketball is back.
I did.
Back!
Watched. It was funny. So we had that scenario again last night. I didn't even realize when we had the show text thread, there was a reference to a specific former King.
There was. I didn't get it either at first.
Well, I forgot. I literally had a phone call like 3 minutes before and paused for.
I was behind as well.
I was behind. I'm like, what?
So Chris basically
but I was like
spoiled
10
it.
seconds, maybe 15 seconds behind. I'm like, what is? I was assuming there. I just didn't get it. And then
Hey, Chris, can we share what you said? Because it could be controversial. Okay. So you and I are on the show text. All of a sudden, we see Weber.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, what is he at the game? Like,
That's what I thought. I was
what?
like sideline reporting. Like, what did they go to him for analysis?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know he was on that team. And no, it was Kevin Durant.
Which he called timeout.
He did, and you know what? They didn't have one.
But anyway, I didn't realize I knew I paused the TV, but now I was back watching it. But I was probably literally 15 seconds behind. And I saw that Weber thing. I'm like, what is he talking about? Oh, there it is.
That was...
Yeah, because I think you followed up, like, watching the game. And I'm like, I am?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now I get it.
Yeah, it wasn't... Yeah. But the music was back. This might be loud. Yeah. Heard that.
This is the NBA on NBC.
I got chills. This was weird.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Sorry, they showed the logos. It got me when I was watching because we're nerds like this. I was obsessed with what the Open would look like. And the music hits, everything's great. And then they show, like, in script, they show Houston and Oklahoma City, but there was he didn't say anything. So I was like, oh, okay, well, they just decided not to do that part. So they show it, and it's just blank, and then later he comes in. You'll hear. They're showing the logos right now.
Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Welcome to American Express, NBA tip-off.
Okay, so, and one of my questions was I wanted to ask on the show today, and 916-339-1140 is your text. You can also get in the chat. Was I the only one, or did anyone else, when that Open started and when his voice hit? I know this won't be for you, Jason, but did anyone else get sudden flashbacks to playing the video game? Because that was also the Open, I think, for NBA Jams. Like, they had the music and all that. I got video game flashbacks because that was my only NBA on NBC experience for the last God knows how long.
Sure.
And then everything starts, and it was fun and exciting and neat. And then we got I know.
Well, by the way, before you get too far, but you saw the intros too?
You mean like the team intros?
Yeah, which is something I remember at the broadcast meetings, and Amazon presented, NBC, ESPN, like everybody kind of from the league, because there's a lot of different partners now. And I think I told you there's one of them. It might be Amazon, and forgive me if I'm wrong on this, but I think it'll be Amazon that's literally going to have an announcer on like their Monday night games, I think, or whatever night they have. There's going to be like, let's just say, play-by-play announcer at center court, and I'll say it's me.
Yeah.
Center court. Dave, you are the Kings analyst, and you're by the Kings bench. Chris is the Clippers analyst, and he's at the Clippers bench. So it's like literally.
Why am I the Clippers analyst?
What's that?
Because you're an LA guy.
Yeah, you love LA.
You love LA.
So it's going to be something different on these specific nights where play-by-play persons by themselves, but like you are like you were at Kings shoot around, you were at Kings prep, like you're all in, like you're breaking down the Kings.
That's crazy.
And the other analyst is breaking. So they're trying something.
They are
different.
Are you prepared to hate whoever the Kings get?
Probably.
Absolutely. That's going to bring in.
They don't know anything.
We got this guy.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then they were also talking about, and obviously I think it was NBC because last night they go. I think a lot more teams are going to show the intros, which I think is a really cool element.
100%
like they did the anthem and the intros, which is a lot of times, like I know on radio, we are out for the anthem on break, and I think TV is generally local NBC Sports, but I thought California. But last night when they showed the intros, it was like, because it was really cool that they cheered Steven Adams as a former Thunder, and then booed Durant
right away.
But just the emotions of it all, I was like, it felt like we were in the arena. I like that.
Can I tell you the one thing I was really surprised at the intros. I don't know if you noticed this or not. So when whoever the PA announcer, the Scott Moak of Oklahoma City, right? Yeah. When they got done introducing
Oklahoma City.
Well done. Yeah. When they got done with the Rockets intros, right? He goes like, and now blah, 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 your Oklahoma City Thunder, and then they had the whatever that is, the Bison or whatever the hell that is. I will still be on such a high, so it won't matter. But I will tell you right now, I would strangle Moak until he stopped breathing. If we win a championship and he doesn't open with, and now you're world champion. How do you not say, and now you're world champion, Oklahoma City Thunder? Every single time they're introed this year.
They can do it for a year. Unless they win again.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How do you not introduce them every time as your world champion Oklahoma City Thunder?
Defending champion.
Yes, something. Acknowledge it. Obviously, I know they acknowledge it a lot, but as a Kings fan, and I think as any fan, I don't think you have to be a Kings fan for this, but especially Kings fan, I would pretty much imagine every fan listening right now would be like, yeah, you can't over-acknowledge it.
Right, because I think if the Kings, so let's take a scenario, the Kings won the championship.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, like in the lottery the next year, until the next champion was won in the middle of June.
Yes.
Even while they're out for 2 months to go defending champs.
Defending champs.
Yes. Okay, now it's Team X.
That will move on.
But I think he should say world champion for each player. Like when they score.
Yes.
World champion shooting guard, Zach LaVine.
Perfect.
World champion, Keegan
Murray.
Champion.
Yes. You can't over-acknowledge a championship. You can't have too much championship gear. There's rules to this. There's levels to this stuff.
I want at the beginning of November, people to be like, geez, okay, we're happy for you Kings fans,
yeah,
but
I'm sorry.
Stop bringing it up.
Right here, pal.
Actually, as you said that, honestly, I think you would throw out all of your clothes
100%.
to buy championship gear.
I would take second mortgage. I would legitimately. Well,
Where's Dave? He's buying more gear. I don't know.
There wouldn't be. At least for I was going to say,
get rid of your Summer League championship gear?
I wouldn't no, because you got to have your roots. But I don't think there's a piece of championship gear I wouldn't buy. Yeah. I'd have the goofy leather jacket.
Yeah,
I'd have the hat. I'd have it all.
Dave, you're wearing a women's tube top.
Yep,
yeah,
sure am.
Gear
right here. Look at the trophy.
Yeah,
I got Larry O.B. right in the cleavage.
Eyes up here.
Yeah, hello.
He'd get a subscription to Sports Illustrated.
I get the phone.
Would you buy in a mocking way the losing team's championship shirt? So if the Kings beat the Magic in the finals, and you're like, that gear's somewhere, and you're like, hey,
I wouldn't want to take it away from kids that need it.
Just one. One kid. Hey, see this? Or you could make that, like, put that on the back of one, like, custom make one of your Kings championship shirts.
Can I tell you something? There's two things that I have said that I will do if the Kings ever win a championship. One of them I've said before on the air. The other one I've never shared before.
What's the one you said on the air?
That I would get my first tattoo.
Oh yeah,
I would get the.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it would be the Larry O.B. with the logo and then the year underneath it, like in some form, right? I get on my.
Call your shot. Do it now.
Get my shoulder, dude. Those people, I feel so bad for the guy that have they call their shot. And they
2013
have each year's crossed out. Here's the other thing, dude. I have actually. I know exactly where to go, and I know prices might change, but I know exactly how much I've done.
I saw the price of when I first had this idea. It was $6.
I know. I would paint my car. I would wrap my car.
In?
Oh, it would be all King. It would be purple, logoed with trophies on either side. It would be a trophy car.
Championship car?
Championship car.
Are you calling out the double? The Kings will do the double that year?
With the cup?
The NBA Cup.
I'm not doing that. There's no
cup merch?
No cup. Oh, no. I would buy cup merch. But I would
wrapping the car.
No tattoos and no wrapping the car. Kings win the championship, wrapping the car.
Will it ever get to a point where the cup will get to that level?
No. I don't. Not in my lifetime. I don't think so. I mean, come on.
You can have a championship cup runneth over into your NBA championship.
I'll tell you what. If it would have to be after we won the cup. No, you know what? I'll tell you what.
You do the double if they won in the same year.
If they win the NBA Cup, I'll get a little purple like an asterisk looking star, and then
incorporate that later.
And then like if they win the Larry O.B., I'll still do that tattoo, but then the star will be for each NBA Cup. Because if they win multiple,
is it going here?
It's going right here. Okay. If they win multiple championships, I'm getting the years, and I'm getting a cup for each. And again, no tattoos on my body.
That's what he says.
Hey now, but I will so I can be like, yo, what's up, champions?
He'll do that all the time.
I will wear so many sleeveless. Honestly,
all the sleeveless shirts you wear.
All of them I do at home. I do. All I wear is sleeveless.
I will say it is, as a person with a tattoo, that if getting called out, like, oh, really?
Yes.
It's automatically it's like having an ace up your sleeve. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like having a trophy up your sleeve.
Yeah. Truly a fan.
And I have gone.
Will you put a ladder anywhere?
No popcorn, no brownies. Those are all unfair stereotypes of me.
Unfair, totally.
I will get the trophy, and I will get subsequent. I would love to die with a whole sleeve of trophies.
Yeah,
that'd be great. And because nothing says sanity like a grown man, father of two, painting his body with things from a basketball squad. That makes sense.
Oh, you'll be a grandfather by then.
Wow.
What if
it's tough.
Mason says, I'm doing it too? Oh, you're in for that.
100%. Let's
Avery? Go. Melissa?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Get one on her neck. That'd be dope.
Set the screen.
That trophy right here. I don't know why I paused at Avery. That should be fun. You know what? She wouldn't. She'd be like, that's a trophy. Sports ball, yeah. But no, oh my God.
Too soon, June.
Mason and he'll be 18 in it.
Oh, yeah, she would get the trophy before they won.
She would. Just because it's pretty and she likes to jinx things. She'd get the trophy when we're up 3-1. Oh my God, I would never.
Too soon, June.
You're out of the will, kid. I still haven't forgiven Whitey for that. How am I going to forgive my own stupid kid? I would love to be sitting in a tattoo chair.
You would be better off if they were down 3-1.
Like mentally?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, yeah, totally.
Because if they're up 3-1 and there will be people like it's over and you will strangle all of them.
I know we have this conversation. I know we've had this conversation sort of before adjacent, but like, I do hope we're all still doing this when and if the Kings, because just watching the mental roller coaster. Can you imagine if the NBA Finals went Game 7 and you combine that with the playoffs and the year that we had?
You better find the ring.
That's what I'm saying. Or not.
Yeah.
By Game 7, I would just come on the air and just be like, and then you'd have to just do the show. I'd just be a blob of purple in the corner, just I don't know, licking some salt off my wrist and taking tequila shots. I'd be Bob Uecker from Major League, just getting hammered. I don't drink, but I'll start. Let's go. But not this year. Probably not.
You never know.
3 for Madness, question 1, please.
What is your favorite all-time memory of the Kings on the court?
I think this one. That hasn't happened yet.
I know. The memories we're making up. Okay, the baby shot against the Lakers is really the obvious one. I'm gonna give that. That's the answer, but I'm gonna give a sub answer as well. The amount of times I have rewound OJ Mayo making just this stupid, insane shot, DeMarcus Cousins slumped shoulders, going to grab the ball out of bounds and inbound it. One of the Grizzlies' assistants walking out onto the court. Tyreek Evans heaving it from half court. Dante Green jumping up and down while the ball's halfway to the basket. Like, he already knows we won. And then the ball goes through the hoop. Grant's call. Tyreek stepping up on the scorer's table. That might be the Kings clip I've watched the most in my life, weirdly enough, because I was really thinking about this last night. So that's going to be my, like, honorary, like, I know the Bibby shot is the one, but man, I love that moment.
Yeah, believe it or not, in 40, there are a lot of things.
There are.
I think now that we have probably been in every, you and I specifically, and a lot of Kings fans that have been around, let's say 20 plus years, maybe 25, have been in kind of all different versions of this team, from one of the worst to kind of a nowhere team to a, hey, it may be something, to the rise, like the come up, this is the beginning, to a good team. I think my favorite cycle of that is the team on the come up.
I couldn't agree with you more.
So I'm going to the late 90s, 92,000, when they weren't going to win a championship, but it was Jay Will, like, hey, these guys, this was fun.
Yes.
They're winning some games.
Yes.
They're likely going to make the
Yes.
playoffs. I don't know if they're going anywhere, but everything was new and fun. So that, and then we had it 3 years ago with the first Beam team. I think, all of that was like a first journey. Now, that didn't extend as long as the other one obviously did, but I think that's my favorite journey of Kings basketball.
So I'll give you, like, for example, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. So I think it's kind of fun to go through eras. So from that era, so you got like Kings, Lakers, Staples Center, TNT, 1999. Kings are down 20-something at the half. Kenny Smith saying, "Don't give up on my guys." The Chris Webber put back with 0.4 left, run it down the court, accidentally slaps Jason Williams across the face. And then to your point, as you go through, I would say the Kings clip I have watched the most over the last 3 years.
Herder shot?
Kevin Herder against Utah.
Yeah.
There are those moments, believe it or not, from each era.
Yeah, and then maybe even like, I don't think people thought that Mitch and that group was going to win the championship, but like when they're up on the Sonics, like that, just like the rise of a team, to me, I think is my favorite part.
Game 1 and Game 2 versus the Warriors. At the end, just the knowing they won.
Yeah.
Hearing, no Steve Kerr team has ever been down 2-0 in a play. But you know what? We had that moment.
Yes, we did.
Number 2, please.
I would like to add to it, though.
Yes.
The Ronnie Price dunk.
I mean, it's...
Again, your bad team.
That was saved on a friend's DVR forever.
That was so great.
Yes.
That was so great. Who was that over? Was that over Boozer?
It was.
Booth. Number 2.
Question 2.
Monster.
What is your favorite all-time memory of the Kings off the court?
The opening practice at American River College is fantastic. There's a few. It's the day we won relocation. I could come up with like 1 through 6 have something to do with relocation. It could be going into the arena for that first game. What was it, against the Nuggets? I think when they stayed.
Yep.
That for me, everything surrounding relocation. That's the best off the court.
Yeah, I don't think there's a.
I don't even think
that's the
there's
answer.
A question. So all right, number 3.
I would add to that
Ronnie Price dunk.
When the Kings clinched the playoffs in Portland and everyone going down to the arena to watch the Beam.
That was very cool. And honestly, and
going to the airport.
Yep, that whole thing. And to be honest, that is my favorite show we've ever done. The next morning. That was such a cool show.
When you were on the road?
When I was on the road, when I was in the town square or whatever, my dad called in when we were talking to all the fans calling in and just we had fans crying and I mean that was when we're making the play.
Lisa, Christina Werner,
yes.
a bunch of longtime fans.
Oh, Lisa lost it. Like everyone was losing it. It was so great. They just they deserve that. Number 3, please.
Question 3.
What is your worst memory of the Kings on the court?
It's tough for me. There's look, the Ori shot, it's like the Bibby shot. The Ori shot is the one that stands out. I think you and I actually might agree on this if I remember correctly. It's Weber, his knee the next year. That's that to me. And I think hindsight has done that for me because that was the end, and we just maybe didn't know it yet. We suspected it, but we didn't know it.
Right. Yeah.
That was the end.
Yeah, I think. I mean, then that's all in a couple year window from losing to the Lakers to that next year, which again I'll still maintain I think was their best team.
Yes, I agree with you.
The 02-03 team.
I agree with you.
They even lose Weber in the beginning of that series, and they go 7 with Dallas, who was really good.
Yeah.
Without your best player.
Yep.
And then they were not the same team. He was not the same player. They were not the same team. And that one to me.
Number 4. Oh, wow.
We don't have a sounder for that.
No, we don't.
Bonus
question. Opening day bonus. Number 4.
What's your worst memory of the Kings off the court?
All right. When I wrote this question, again, let me, Bobby Hurley, Ricky Berry, obviously those go beyond basketball. And I'm just going to put those aside because I'm talking basketball related off the court, not horrible tragedies that we still feel to this day. I would say it was, look, going back to relocation. It was, I think it was MLK Day in February when the news broke. I want to say,
yes,
because it wasn't the team in New Orleans or January.
I think they were in New Orleans or Charlotte.
I think they were in. I could be wrong.
I think they were in.
I thought they were in
Charlotte.
Really? Okay. And I remember seeing the news, and then I remember calling Grant, and Gavin had called Grant and told him it was coming. So that's where I knew it was for real. And then hearing the number and that they had an agreement. And, for a while, I think most, if not all of the Kings fans went, we're losing our team. They're gone. Mm-hmm. You can't reverse this. They're gone. I don't think I've ever felt lower as a Kings fan, either on or off the court than that day, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Just to pick something different, because that's probably it.
Yeah.
And not the life tragedies that we talked about. But I would say from so after that, so the team is saved, they're here. Maybe from around 2015 to 2019, and maybe you could still argue now, but when they weren't very good, and they were really, I think when the Kangs became, and they were on every, what are they doing? They did this, that, it's
the Malone
not
firing,
the Carl, the Bagley signing over Luke, or draft. It just, everybody questioned everything they did, and they were probably right, but it just, when you're kind of in that stretch of, man, you want to win decisions, and they were losing them all.
All of them.
And it just wasn't fun.
The worst stretch of drafting in NBA history.
Just terrible. Everybody's going to miss, but they missed that many times and colossally. A mega miss in a sense. They got a good player, but they could have this. No, they drafted the worst of the batch.
8:30.
Damian Lillard draft is the worst one.
The what?
The Damian Lillard one is the worst one.
But is it?
But is it?
Right?
Yeah.
There's so many.
Well, we could be sitting here looking at Davion Mitchell over Alper and Şengün here in about 5 years from that was worse than all of them. Who knows? Gary Gerald joins us at 8:30. Katie Christensen at 9 a.m. as we continue our opening day coverage. When we get back, the season before the season, Jason's going to do a little time machine thing like we used to do when we were in elementary school. He's got some questions that we're gonna not answer, but answer. Well, it'll make sense. And then also, I have a lot of we have a lot of nominees for those good and bad moments on the text line at 916-339-1140. You can also chat with us at the Sactown Sports YouTube. Don't forget, 8 a.m. code word for the Kimpton Sawyer giveaway. Also, we're going to have Mountain Mike's $50 gift card to give away for you in the 9 a.m. hour as well, as we do each and every week. We're right back after this.
The Drive Guys, weekdays 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
on Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center. It is Wednesday. Stepping outside, it's cool. There's more clouds around. You feel that breeze. We may have a few sprinkles here and there with the morning commute. Aside from that, the afternoon is mostly cloudy. Highs today in the low 70s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
It's about time they
Fix that pothole. Invented better windshield wipers.
made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
They say the hardest part of getting something done is getting started. Well, we did that 30 years ago when California first took on the tobacco industry. Now, smoking is down 60%, lung cancer 52%. A couple of our cities have already ended tobacco sales. A California without big tobacco isn't just possible, it's already happening. See our progress at undo.org.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-329-2121. That's 800-329-2121.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
I was thinking about something last night. I just remembered I wanted to bring up today. So, if the season were to not be filled with tons of wins, let's say the Kings had lottery luck and got the probably number one pick in the draft or somewhere up there. How much stress do you think would be happening here in Sacramento if the obvious pick for the Kings would be an 18-year-old 6'10" phenom out of Duke? Because that's on the table right now. Mm-hmm. Cameron Boozer had an insane debut, 33 points. Yeah. I think he had 9 rebounds. looks amazing. Obviously, old heads will remember Carlos Boozer and his perfect hair. And that would be like the greatest thing to have. It would be so great to have a lottery pick that high to be able to grab somebody that talented. But I guarantee you, if the Kings take Cameron Boozer this whole offseason, down to the point where if Boozer in his first summer league game just posterizes someone, there's going to be so many Kings fans like me that are just like, oh, God, please, not again. Anyways, we were going over moments earlier. The Good trading the rights to Billy Owens for Mitch Richmond. There is an argument, and it's a great one. We've had this on the show before. That is the most positively influential moment in franchise history.
Yeah, that's why I know the afternoon show a couple years ago did the 40, or it was last year, 40 best players going into the for 40 years. And the debate to me is really tough on the Richmond Weber. Number one, number two.
Yeah.
And the reason I always put Mitch one, the sole reason is Mitch became Chris.
Weber. Yeah.
Like if you don't have Mitch, I don't think you get Chris.
That's right.
You don't get Mitch without Billy Owens, which is, but I don't have Billy Owens number one. But that to me was the separator. They're both Hall of Famers. They're both legends. They're great. And yeah. But at Billy Owens, that's a significant move.
Who would have known Billy Owens would mean so much to this franchise in that strange way?
As disappointing as he was.
People asking based on that conversation, will we be running sweepers and promos all the time saying home of your world champion, Sacramento Kings? You damn right.
Better.
Oh, my God.
That'll be Dave's ringtone.
Are you kidding? Yeah. You're 100% right, dude. Let's see. The guy puking courtside. The Puke Walton game.
That's a high or
no,
low?
That's a low.
Okay.
Or maybe high for some. The Puke Walton game and the fact that Luke Walton got fired the next day will always be interesting.
So I wasn't watching that game, and I was telling my friend about it the next morning, and I'm like, wait. I'm like just reading on my phone. I'm like, wait. Some guy threw up on the floor. I'm like, wait. They fired Luke Walton, and she goes, was he the guy that threw up on the floor? That way he's getting fired.
Yeah. The only sub-story I have from that night is that I knew somebody that was sitting 2 seats down from that guy when he puked. Mm-hmm. And the one thing that
we talked to her, right?
Who, Katie?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Katie. I mean,
I remember her.
She was, but this wasn't the person. Anyways, I said the one thing that is not going to get covered from that night, because how could it, is that if you go back and you actually look at it and you look at the reactions from the players and some of the staff and why it took so long, he said that the smell was so horrific. Like, barf's always going to smell, but there was something extra here. The booze and, whatever, the chili's all you can eat the night before.
I want to say, I remember Katie saying that the cleaning products that they were using mixed with the smell.
It was
did not mix well.
Apparently, the worry was that other people were going to start puking, and it would look like that the pie eating contest from Stand By Me there, which would have been a whole different thing.
My generation would say the Tilt-A-Whirl from Problem Child 2.
That too.
Yeah,
I was going to say that. Jason, you have come up with yet another fun thing, and the thing behind this, and of course this is your deal, so correct me if I'm wrong, but just the basic is that you have questions, basically predictions for the season, and then we're not going to tell anyone.
No, we can read what some of these are, maybe if we want to say one or two. We don't have to, it's up to us, but I basically want to record this down on paper for you, me, and Chris, and then I'm going to put it in an envelope, store it at my desk, and I don't know, when the regular season ends, I think it would be a fun exercise to see what we thought before the year and what ended up really happening.
It'll give us something to look, if nothing else, it'll give us something to look forward to when the season ends.
Yeah, and the great thing is about this, you'll probably remember something you did.
Oh,
You're
sure.
like, oh, yeah, I called that. And then later you go, oh, wow, I thought that would happen.
Yeah.
So I tried to take a little bit of a variety of things that generally happen in a year, with some being statistical predictions, others being kind of a blanket, open statement, and go from there.
Okay, so I only have I want to answer these in the spirit of the question. So the only question I have basically involves two of your middle questions. Who will make the most three-pointers this season, leading bench scorer for the Kings? Actually, not the bench scorer part. That's self-explanatory. When you say who will make the most three-pointers in the season, is that specifically while they're on the Kings? Because that would change my answer.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to do this as a King.
Okay.
Because, there's likelihood that some player or players could get traded.
Be gone, and then I was just
wondering. They were leading, and then all of a sudden it became someone else that just happened to be here all season.
I gotcha. All right, then that changes my
But there's things like that, like tonight's opening night starting lineup versus the closing night starting lineup. Then I'm guessing those will be different for natural reasons.
Right.
I mean, there's some injuries. Like if the Kings don't even make a trade, they have 2 starters out tonight.
That's right.
So
that's 40% of their starting lineup.
Yeah. So the lineup, if they don't make a trade, it should be different on the end of that. But who will be healthy at the end of the year? Are they a team that's like, they don't really need to win as many games at the end, or are they trying to win every game to get into a certain spot? So we just don't know.
I guess I do have one question on the closing game starting lineup. How do you spell Giannis?
Good question.
Yeah,
is that a hint?
I'll have to look that up. Here are your questions. You're okay with me sharing the question?
Sure.
Okay. Opening night starting lineup, closing game starting lineup. First Kings player to be traded. The win total. What seed will the Kings be in the Western Conference? Who will make the most threes this season? So my answer would have been Zach LaVine.
Oh, you're anticipating?
I am.
I
am.
That untradeable contract?
I mean, I'm
trying. Okay.
Yeah, putting it out there. And again, it's nothing against Zach LaVine. Leading bench scorer for the Kings. I love these questions. Team or teams the Kings will sweep?
Because it's always kind of random, and again, it's going to
be like Houston random. Last year.
Right.
Was
it
so
the
random.
Cavs?
Yeah.
Cavs and Houston.
Yeah.
By the way, the next question: team or teams that will sweep the Kings? Here, I'll give you a partial here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that will sweep the Kings. Now, to be fair, I'm not trying to be a ding dong. 4 of those are in the Eastern Conference.
That's only
because they only play 2, right? Okay. But I will say that I'm going for the Dipsy Doodle, and I have 2 of those.
Do you have a weird one? Because I hope there's like a bad team.
That's
usually what happens, right?
So I have amongst the teams I have Houston and Cleveland sweeping the Kings this year.
Makes sense.
But the one that I have that is, I think this is random enough because I don't think they're going to be good. Philadelphia.
Okay.
Because they always beat us.
Got it. Yeah, that's good. That's a perfect answer.
Hate them. I almost put Atlanta in there just because I feel like I know we do, but it feels like we never beat Atlanta. I know we do, but best memory of the season, and then something random that you think will happen during the season.
I think mine will be the same thing.
Wait, what?
Random and memory will be the same.
Oh.
Okay. Because, so let's just, for example, we did not do this.
Get ready for your tattoo, Dave.
We did not do this last year.
No.
But if at the end of the year we opened up our envelopes and somewhere along the line, somehow someone predicted Fox would be traded.
Yeah.
Okay, get out of here. Or that Fox would score 60 in an NBA game, get out of here.
Yeah. Would not have.
Yeah,
would not have guessed that. I know we wanted to give an answer. I think this is we're gonna say this anyways. You want to do your win prediction?
No.
No. Is there an answer you'd like to share?
I honestly haven't filled mine all the way out yet,
all right.
so I'm incomplete at the moment.
Okay, all right. Chris? It's okay if you don't.
Kings will get swept by the Heat and the Knicks so far.
I don't have the Heat on there.
Are you adding to that, or
no? I'm just saying
they're going to beat Miami.
I don't have.
Wait, you said the Kings are getting swept.
Getting swept.
Yeah.
I do have the Kings sweeping 3 teams.
Okay,
and one of those is in the Western Conference.
I've got one in the Western Conference.
I will tell you this much: we'll see if I go 3-0 real quickly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you one because I'm going to talk about this anyways. Win total for the Sacramento Kings. I don't think a lot of people would have had this on the bingo card. If you go to Vegas right now, I actually took the over.
Really?
I did.
Okay.
The Kings win total in Vegas right now is 32.5. I said they will win 34 games.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong. I desperately hope I'm wrong.
I don't know what you mean by that.
We'll take a break. I really, really hope I am wrong in saying they will win 34 games. When we come back last night in the NBA, hey, can we just end the season now? Or Or can we just have the Rockets and Thunder play?
That game was great. Second game was okay. First game was amazing.
Moly. Yeah. We'll get to that next.
Domantas Sabonis plays here.
He finds Sabonis. Put the frosting on the cake. Put the cherry on the sundae. Sabonis with a two-hand flush makes it 114-106.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Mike Rowe here with another fun fact. If your concrete is cracked or uneven, you can actually lift it back up. Whether it's a sinking driveway, a patio, or a sidewalk, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to lift your concrete slabs.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Cal Athletics. Schedule a free inspection. Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No, we'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting your focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here, talking to you about my good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Now, they're upgrading their offerings to you to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience into the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy Home Pros. And you've heard me talk about them for years as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get a second opinion on any HVAC service or replacement, but now you can also get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. And when you really think about it, how do we know how much it's supposed to cost? At the very least, you'll know you're in the ballpark, and I can all but guarantee you they'll beat the price. They'll come out for free. They'll give you a second opinion. And all you got to do is give them a call, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Chris just showed me during the break first trailer for the forthcoming Netflix Eddie Murphy documentary. Nice. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Immediately. That will be a first night watch. That will be one of those where I have an alarm set for whenever it releases.
When it's available.
You know what Netflix does such a good job of? Of their trailers seem to come out right in the sweet spot.
Of the day, you mean?
No, it comes out November 12th, so it's like we're talking about 3-4 weeks away.
Yeah, it's not too early, so it's like 6 months from now.
You're right.
Or it's just like, wait, it's coming out tomorrow. I didn't even know about this.
And maybe, well, that's the thing, and maybe I'm in the minority. I didn't know they were working on one. I had no idea.
But that's also the beauty of it, too. It's like then you're pleasantly surprised. You said you're already all
Yeah,
in.
like if you heard about it like 2 years ago, hey, there's going to be an Eddie Murphy documentary.
Okay.
Like,
2 years. Yeah, and I asked him, Chris, during the break, I wonder if that'd be a great way to launch a comedy tour, which has been long rumored for him. Mm-hmm. I'm really mixed on that, dude.
I think because it's like, if the money's right. I think the money's been right for a while.
Oh, God.
He doesn't want to.
I think it's going to end up, honestly, not to compare the two, but I will a little bit. I think it's going to be a lot like, this is the 2020s version, the 2000s version, I should say, of what everyone was talking about in the 70s and maybe even very early 80s, obviously. Will the Beatles ever reunite? And the money that was being offered, and it was always like, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And they almost did it on SNL one night on a whim, but it never came to light. Raw and Delirious were such huge parts of my upbringing and two of the all-time pantheon comedy shows for me and a lot of people. But also there's a part of me that's like, there's something about going out on top, dude.
Yeah.
Because what I don't want is I'm sure it would be funny, but how do you live up? How do you possibly live up to, 40 years almost of waiting?
Mm-hmm.
And you're 2 for 2 in your comedy specials? You can't even meet expectations. It's going to be it's just going to be Eddie Murphy's. It was fine, but it would be like watching the rock band play that like has to tune everything down. I would just be afraid of that. I want Eddie to stay there.
Yeah.
Stay up here, buddy boy. Anyways, buddy boy.
Do Shrek 7.
Huh?
Do Shrek 7.
Yeah. Do another Nutty Professor. All right. We had basketball last night, and my goodness gracious, we got to see exactly what the big, giant Houston Rockets lineup would look like. I'll tell you, to start the game, holy moly, was Chet Holmgren all over it. Also, Alperen Şengün, he's found a three-pointer.
Shepard gets a Capella screen. Reed bounce pass out left side. Alpe for three. Yes! Answering right back to give the Rockets a lead. Alperen Şengün dials up again.
By the way, he didn't have a bad night. He didn't have a terrible night. But did you see how quickly the Rockets went to Reed Shepard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's I don't think Reed's going to be on the bench much longer. 9 points, 4 assists, a block and a steal with 2 turnovers, but he did shoot 3 of 11. Alperen Şengün, 39 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and a block on 12 of 24. He was 5 of 8 from the line or from beyond the arc. He was 10 of 11 from the free throw line. There was a fun debate about a month ago. Who would you take this year, Sabonis and Şengün? I said, I'll take Sabonis this year, but I think Şengün's going to catch him. He might have. I mean, look, we haven't played a game yet, but he might have caught him.
Yeah, and they're a little bit different style. Like I think he's a better scorer.
Yes.
But Sabonis has his gifts too. He's a great rebounder and good player for this team. But yeah, Şengün's he's developing each and every year, and so far he's up to an amazing start.
It does make me think, though, and I know a lot of Kings fans think the same thing. I mean, let's go with it for a second. Let's say, because Bonnie McNair was doing a lot of, with Halliburton, for example.
Right.
Best player available. Right now, it appears like Alperen Şengün would have been the big man version of Tyrese Halliburton on this team. That Halliburton to Fox is what Şengün to Sabonis would have been.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder how that would have played out. Would Sabonis still be on the team?
Right.
Would they have then said Şengün's the future, and much like we traded Halliburton for Sabonis, now we're going to trade Sabonis for our power forward, let's say? Or would they have tried to play them together? I'm sure they would have tried. Şengün Sabonis front line, that would be so weird, but maybe awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's too much duplication there.
The
I don't
question.
know. We're like Adams and Şengün are different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Adams, to be honest with you, is the type of center I could see Sabonis working with if they were going to move Sabonis to the 4, or Capella, 5 years ago, that type. Anyways, Jabari Smith Jr. did his thing. Kevin Durant did his thing.
Lob to Durant between the rings. Posting up at the top of the key. Down the lane he goes. Floats up a shot. He got it. He's fouled. Kevin Durant hasn't scored in forever, but that basket gives the Rockets a 1-point lead.
Pulled a Chris Webber, though. Called that timeout. That was a thing. Yeah. Also, by the way, that wasn't the only – look, I know I'm nitpicking here, but he also missed a free throw that probably would have won the game for them in regulation, which is very uncharacteristic.
SGA missed a few in regulation, too.
He missed 4.
Yeah.
He was 10 of 14. You can't ask for anything more than 2 overtimes unless, of course, I guess you could ask for 3 overtimes, but here's how it ended.
Smith catching one, fires at the buzzer, it's up, no good! The Thunder find a way on opening night. Never underestimate the heart of the champion. The banner is up commemorating the 25 NBA championship. The rings have been dispersed, and the Thunder battle from a dozen down to knock the Rockets off in an instant classic, an epic matchup between Western heavyweights. 124 in double overtime tonight.
Great game.
Never underestimate the heart of a champion.
Is that
Without Jalen Williams, too.
What does he say? 3 ball something Thunder Butter Buddies?
Wait, hang on.
Moneyball.
Yeah, Thunder Strike, Moneyball. Or Thunder.
Did he say something Thunder Buddies?
Not Thunder Buddies.
No, that's the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cha-ching, a Thunder Moneyball.
There, cha-ching, that's right.
Yeah.
And remember,
don't you have a 3-pointer on there?
Let's see. I know we got a break here. I'll do
from OKC.
Let's see. Here we go.
Holmgren screens, high left. SGA on the handle, 12 to shoot. Right wing Holmgren up with a rainbow 3 that looks good. It is! Cha-ching, a Thunder Moneyball. Gilgeous Alexander and Holmgren collaborate on
doesn't even look like a basketball star. He looks like a guy from eSports.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, I know. If that is that is a massive. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, that clip is hilarious. If you don't know, I don't know how they'd search it off of that, but it was some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen, dude. Oh, my goodness. All right, as we drive towards halftime, let me remind you to drive into fall. The sales event going on right now with my friends at Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. Right now, you can save up to $8,250 off MSRP on one of America's favorite and most loved SUVs, the brand new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. It's not the Jeep Grand Cherokee Unlimited. It's limited, dude. Okay, these are reserved. These are special vehicles. It's a perfect combination of space, tech, power to do whatever you need. Whether you want to haul the family around to a family vacation. Every single person, and you know what I've never heard? Hey, I have a Jeep Cherokee. It sucks. Never heard that. Everyone loves it. Everyone who's had a Grand Cherokee says they love it. There's something special with those vehicles, and now it's the perfect time to check it out and save big with Hoblet. But whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet. Check out their certified pre-owned Super Center with nearly 200 vehicles available and over 50 under $20,000. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. When we come back, it's a Jason Ross special. He does the research. He has the knowledge. We got some factoids for you on opening night of season 41 in Sacramento. Right here on your home of the Kings, Sactown Sports.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Everybody knows that Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is the spot to get yourself a brand new car. That's why people are coming from all over. Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville. But they also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes and models, every one of them top quality, hand-selected by General Manager Chuck Dean. Over 70 vehicles below $30,000, over 25 below $20,000. You can see that full lineup at SacSuperstore.com. And if you find a lower price somewhere else, they'll match it. And on top of that, the best car buying experience anywhere. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Footballs are flying. The days are getting shorter. Fall is officially here. Will your heater be able to get you through the winter? The heater at Whiteywood shut down last winter. So who did we call? Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating. We wanted somebody we could trust to do the job right and deliver great value, and Lee's came through. Check them out at leesair.com. Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating has built a reputation as the leading HVAC company in Sacramento. We've got a new HVAC system that works great, saves us money month to month. Find out how they can help you at leesair.com. License number 635355.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers. Make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Verla.
Well, you might be going to tonight's game. Maybe you're not. Maybe you'd like to go see the defending champions. You saw them last night on national TV. Well, guess what? We've got you covered. Two lower level Kings tickets to the November 7th Kings versus Thunder game. And
Jed Ingram doesn't even look like a basketball star. He looks like a guy from eSports.
So good. So good. The first NBA Cup game at Golden One Center right there. One night stay, by the way. After the game, you're like, oh, I'm so tired from cheering so loud and us winning and beating the defending champions. I'd love to see the beam. Oh, but I don't want to drive home. Okay, cool. We've got to stay at the Kimpton Sawyer for you. Oh, would you like to go have something to eat?
Well,
yes,
I would.
Maybe bring some friends. Yeah, how about a $200 gift card to Revival? That's the social scene and perfect views of the BEAM, right? So we're going to give you, as we do each and every day on every show. And then remember, tomorrow, if you subscribe to the newsletter, you get a bonus code word. Just think of these words as raffle tickets. Each entry you get in increases your options. So today's code word, you will be funny. Here, hold on, I got to grab this. Hold on.
Uh-oh, where's he going, everybody?
Well, hold on. You would actually be funny, Jason. I can't do this because we didn't write it in the rules, but if I just did this for the YouTubers, if I said, today's code word is... and just did that.
Is that the code word? But is it first or last?
Is it...
Hair?
What?
Fist? Scream?
10? Sabonis.
Oh, got it.
That makes way more sense.
Sabonis. Sabonis. Sabonis.
And don't forget your bonus entry tomorrow by getting the newsletter.
And also, don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. It's a crummy commercial. Another season opener is upon us. Jason Ross, here we are. You know what? Undefeated.
Question for you, Carmichael Dave, as a lifelong Kings fan.
Yes.
Do you remember the 1985 season opener?
I do.
You do. I know you had the
very
cutout,
young
but do you
memories.
literally remember the game?
So
I just turned 1.
I remember Derek Smith had a great night. I remember the first Interstate Bank signs. I remember them showing I remember Tom Curran on the TV call. I remember seeing the Flames, on the top of the scoreboard. I remember.
Weren't those suites in the corners? The four.
Yes,
Such a weird.
It was
look
so weird.
to
It was a barn, 10,333. And I remember, I've said this many times. In fact, this is I've done this trivia question 100 billion thousand times. But I remember the very next morning, going to the Sacramento Bee and starting what would eventually be the entire wall of my room at my parents' house, which was nothing but anytime the Kings were in the Bee, anytime the Kings were in Sports Illustrated or anywhere, I would carefully cut out the picture and or the article.
They were probably never an SI back then.
Very rarely. I remember there was a picture of Joe Klein that I had up. I remember there was a picture of
well, Reggie Theus might have been in the swimsuit edition.
Reggie in that taco meat coming out of his jersey.
Oh.
I remember Phil Johnson was in SI.
Really?
Those were the color photos, right? And then like the black and whites were the B. But I remember cutting out, and that was up in my room until my parents moved about 5 years ago. The headline the next day, which said "Coronation clipped," because the Clippers, of course, beat the Kings. Which
does Mason have stuff on his wall?
He does, as a matter of fact. So
people still do that. Kids still do that. Sports fans.
Yeah, he doesn't do it as crazy as I did because I made an entire wall. Well, not that big, but that wall of
whatever you could
of whatever I could.
Did you ever have posters?
I did. I had a poster of Michael Jordan, the Chicago.
The dunking one?
The famous one with the Gatorade sign, and he's got the tongue out and the one leg up in the dunk contest. I had a Pacific Stock Exchange, Will Clark and Kevin Mitchell poster up. I had a Danny Ainge growth chart that we used forever. Yeah, from the Kings and Rayleighs, I believe. I think I had something with Captain Carrot. He was doing something with the King. He was like, I don't think you were here for Captain Carrot.
I was not.
Okay, so
oh my gosh, you're just lame.
No, Captain Carrot was great, man. Captain Carrot would go around to schools in the area, and I promise you there's people my age right now going, yeah, I remember Captain Carrot. He would go around to schools, and it would be all about like nutrition and stuff, and healthy eating habits and all that. And if I'm remembering correctly, he did some sort of partnership with the Kings at one point, and it was like a Captain Carrot says, and
where'd Captain Carrot go?
I don't think Captain Carrot's with us anymore.
Wow.
What branch did he serve in?
He started out as Private Carrot, and then he was promoted. I want to say he just because I check in on Captain Carrot. I think he passed away.
So was it a costume or was it?
No, he didn't wear any. I don't think he wore any.
Wait, it was a
man?
Oh, it was just a dude?
Think about, okay.
Come on.
Think about it like that. Yeah, he passed away January of 2024.
Oh, wow.
Let me, right here. Carrie Nosler. I'm sorry, I only know him as Captain Carrot. The beloved, or is it beloved? Either way, health and fitness guru who is affectionately known as Captain Carrot passed away. He passed away in Thailand when he was staying with his son Gavin at 79. Let me see if they do a video.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's Captain Carrot. I didn't know his real name. I didn't. Does it look familiar to you?
Very.
Dude, I'm telling you, you probably met him.
Well, you said the name.
Gary Nosler?
Carey.
Oh, Carey, sorry.
Yeah, no, he looks familiar.
You probably knew him. Dedicated over 40 years of his life to promoting fitness and wellness through his radio show. After graduating from El Camino, he went on to study psychology at Sac State, worked at K-Zap, and anyways, he earned the nickname Captain Carrot for his insights into nutrition, exercise, and overall health. I
know him from somewhere.
He kind of looks like the bad guy from One Battle After Another.
I'm going to say this. I can only tell you that for me, and I think a lot of kids my age, man, he was a superhero.
Yeah.
Because he would come around and he was like boisterous and he'd do his thing and we'd all get into it and we'd have like little chants and cheers and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't remember what they
Captain
were.
Carrot.
Exactly. He made it fun. Anyways, shout out Captain Carrot. Shout out Roop to Hoop.
Yeah.
There's another.
Yes.
There's another.
Blast from the past.
Blast from the past. So anyways, and of course, various Kings pennants and stuff.
Right.
And yeah, I see my son's more like I think a lot of other people's kids right now. It's a lot more organized. Like, for example, anytime we go to a game and they have any giveaway card, sign, any of that, bobblehead, whatever it may be, those are all posted throughout his and a lot of times I'll bring him stuff home.
Okay.
So yeah, he's got a pretty good list. Anyways, all-time opening night record.
Yep.
18-22.
Not so good. It's fine.
It's not the war when you consider honestly when you consider how bad this team has been over the years.
Yeah.
Only 4 games under 500. When they open the season on the road, Jason Ross, which they have done 18 times. This will be year number 19, I should say. They are 5-13.
Okay,
that's not great.
That's not great at all.
That's not great at all. They are 1-1 when opening in Phoenix, and you and I were there for their only loss.
Yeah, in 2019, they got pummeled in that game.
You and I were. That was actually a year with a lot of expectations, and you and I were actually on the phone yesterday trying to go over some factoids about that.
Yes,
game. You had remarked that one of the members of the starting lineup, I think, broke their finger or damaged it rather heavily. So we're trying to figure out the starting lineup. Anyways, and we did successfully. And don't want to go back through that because I've already forgotten. But Marvin Bagley was the one who got hurt.
Yeah, I could tell you.
Okay, so I do remember Fox.
Yep.
Bagley.
Yep.
And because you had such a good hint, Dwayne Dedman
was the starting center that day.
At center.
So you need the 2 guard and the small forward. It shouldn't be too bad. You got him yesterday, first try.
I did, huh?
2019.
Buddy Hield?
Yep.
Harrison Barnes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And that was Luke Walton?
Luke Walton was the coach.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they lost it.
They did, big time.
That was lame. Was that our first? No, that was Luke Walton. We sat down with him.
Yes.
That's right. As far as season opening games in general, they have lost 3 straight. Portland in 22, Portland in 23, and Minnesota. For some reason, when you put Minnesota last season, it was one of those things that triggered me because it did not seem that long ago that they lost to Portland opening day. I mean, I know it was only a year, but like for some reason, it seems a lot closer than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that. Wasn't that that was here?
All 3 of those were here.
That's right.
Portland, and Minnesota.
Oof. And then you have a question, Jason. I've been giving a lot of thought to as well.
Yeah.
What's tonight's starting lineup going to be? 40% of the starting lineup is hurt.
Correct.
All of the guys that you hoarded from Allen
got hurt.
Oh, stupid.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
From the 209, Dave, a lifelong Kings fan, thought you were a Celtics fan until the Kings moved here. Well, I'm not even going to get mad at that.
I said lifelong.
That's actually,
that was me.
No, I still say lifelong, but that's good. First off,
every second that they've been in Sacramento,
to be honest with you, and I would go, no.
That's good listening, by the way.
It's great. That's why I'm not mad, because even if that was snarky, which I think that's really good listening. Every second since it was announced, they were still in Kansas City, and they were my favorite team. I was rooting for them before they even got here because they were like Sacramento elect. Mm-hmm. But before that, we didn't have a team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was very, very young, But I've said it before. You were a Lakers fan or you were a Celtics fan unless you lived in another NBA city. That's pretty much the deal. My dad and I, we rooted for Larry. Larry Bird is my favorite player, and I loved Danny Ainge and the late great Dennis Johnson and Robert Parrish, McHale and Bill Walton and Jerry Sichting and
Greg Kite.
Brad Lowhouse. There we go. And, of course, Casey Jones at the helm. So,
Benjamin McLemore II.
The who? What? And then, Brent Musburger. We are live. All that is.
Pat O'Brien.
Yeah, on CBS. So
Pat O'Brien here.
And
1983 NBA season.
We really need to get him on before he's. He's still with us, isn't he?
Yeah, but I think he's kind of staying away from
the is he?
The limelight.
Yeah, no, that sucks. Anyways, once a year, we would go to Oakland, and we'd go see the Warriors and Sleepy Floyd and Joe Barry Carroll and the Celtics. Okay. Anyways, though, but then when the Kings got here, of course, it was a wrap right there. Opening lineup. I am pretty confident that Dennis Schroeder will start at the 1.
I agree.
I am pretty confident that either DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine. I think LaVine will start at the 2.
Okay.
I am pretty confident DeMar DeRozan will start at the 3. That's where it gets interesting, doesn't it? I'd love to see something mix up. I do, but if you put a gun to my head, I'm going to say they would probably go Saric and Eubanks.
Okay. And I think they're going to go Eubanks. Because Phoenix is smaller, I think they're going to go situational today, and I think Keon's going to start.
So that would effectively put DeRozan at the 4,
I guess.
That's
a 100% guess.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know if it's been.
Can anyone call Doug?
Yeah, let's call.
Just call him on the air. Oh no, don't call him on the air.
Oh yeah, we can't do that.
Let's see. Well, you're going to have Eubanks and 7-1 new Phoenix son Mark Williams going at each other. But to your point, Dylan Brooks is 6'7", and they've got him at power forward.
Yeah, because Jalen Green's out tonight.
Right, Ryan Dunn.
I think Grayson Allen and
Grayson Allen's day to day,
and Booker.
And then you have Chris's favorite.
Yeah,
Devin Booker. I agree. I think Saric is the wild card. I think you had.
It could be. I mean, that's the veteran. It kind of makes some sense there. I'm sure there's going to be a desire to get Clifford and Monk and Ellis, if Ellis doesn't start in there, Westbrook in pretty quick. I mean, could they even do that? Go Westbrook. We actually had that cut, I think, the other day. I was on the pregame when Malik Monk was talking about Westbrook being a former teammate and what he does and what he means and leadership and all that. And he goes, Russ has kind of been a small 4. He's been guarding 4s the last couple of years. I went, wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, really?
But I get, there was the video of him guarding Wembanyama and stuff. So
I imagine
I'd
will
say
see.
Wembanyama's a big forward. I wouldn't call him small.
That's a good point right there. I imagine we'll see Westbrook tonight.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's debut this, by the way. Kings at Phoenix tonight. Tonight at the Mortgage Matchup Center.
Really?
That's what it says.
They changed sponsorships.
Who's favored? And by how much?
Suns.
Wow.
3.5.
Suns 4.5.
Ooh.
We have a correct answer. Christopher Laud did not get it right. Jason Ross.
You got me.
Well done.
Didn't get me.
I saw your shoulder shaking a little bit in laughter.
In laughter.
He thinks that's your acknowledgement.
Oh, by the way, I know that video was joking, but watching the game last night, I'm not calling anybody out specifically, but can we please get a memo out there? It's Holmgren.
Oh.
Holmgren.
Was somebody saying something
It's
different?
not Holmgren. I have seen multiple people do this that get paid to do this. Holmgren.
Yeah.
Like a grin, but grin.
That's your home.
And you're home.
Yeah.
Well, you're home. Home. It's not Holmgren. No, it's Holmgren. Yeah, okay. I had to say it out loud. Holmgren.
Yeah.
Like Mike.
Yeah.
I don't have any more Mount Holmgren Morris, dude.
They each get their front and back.
They get a front view and a rear view.
Caboose.
Holmgren.
Yeah.
All right, so Kings.
Is this a must win? I joke, but
no,
honestly, I feel like with what's coming, we've said 9 of the first 18 has OKC, Denver, and Minnesota. And these first 3 are not that, which it's the Suns, the Jazz, and the Lakers.
I would say
they need 2, don't they?
There is a world where the Kings start the season 3-2.
Okay.
They're 3.5-point dogs at Phoenix. They're going to be favorites over Utah for the home opener Friday. They will not be favored against the Lakers at home. They will certainly not be favored in Oklahoma City. I don't think they'll be favored at Chicago, but I do think they could win that game. And that's your first 5. And then you go at Milwaukee, at Denver, Golden State, Oklahoma City, Minnesota, Denver, Atlanta, which, as we talked about earlier,
much better.
They're much better, and that's never a guarantee. At Minnesota, at San Antonio, at Oklahoma City. Here's my thing. Dude, a lot of things are on the table here. They could surprise.
Yeah.
But I know we did this before.
Well, on the schedule of what at least what last year was and what the projections are this year, the first 2, aren't they amongst the of that group you just read? That's the most appealing opponents record-wise from a year ago.
If you 1,000%.
Yeah. Now it doesn't mean we know that doesn't mean anything, but it's just you're trying to get wins wherever you can. Those are games you don't want to give up on.
Well, that's why these first 8. I think we need to on Tuesday, November 25th. Well, I don't even know if we'll be here. Isn't that Thanksgiving week?
Yeah,
I think we'll be here. Yeah, we'll be here Tuesday. Okay. So I feel like Tuesday, November 25th, we need to make. In fact, I'm going to put this in my calendar right now.
Okay.
I'm going to put this in my calendar right now. Tuesday, November 25th. Recap first 18 Kings games. I think this is an important line of demarcation because after that, they then play Utah and Phoenix, and the schedule opens up a teensy little bit. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Location.
Big show ahead.
Yeah,
that's
big show
a
ahead.
Forward tease.
Got it right there.
Yeah, it's in there now.
Because when I look at the first 18 games, I'm not trying to be me here. Okay. I'm going to give them a split at Phoenix, Utah. I'm just going to give them a split. I think that's fair. They'll go 1-1. Okay. Home Lakers, at Oklahoma City, at Chicago, at Milwaukee, at Denver, home Golden State, home Oklahoma City, home Minnesota, home Denver, home Atlanta, at Minnesota, at San Antonio, at Oklahoma City, at Memphis, at Denver, home Minnesota. I think 2 of those games they'll be favored in if they're lucky. I have 2 fingers up for the amount of wins I'm giving them, but I'm going to add a third as a wild card.
So 3-15? And you have them winning, 34 games?
Yeah, they're on a big run, apparently.
Okay.
I didn't think that through.
All right.
But when you look at the first 18... Now, I feel like they're going to do better than 3-15.
Okay.
But I have absolutely no way to explain it outside of random Kings victory. Like, when I break it down, Jason, I don't think they're going to beat the Lakers at home. I think the Lakers... Again, okay, how about this? Games the Kings will be favored over the next 18 games by Vegas, almost certainly, okay? They'll be favored Friday against Utah. I don't think they'll be favored at Chicago, but I think it'll be close. Milwaukee, Denver, Golden State, OKC, Minnesota, Denver, I think they'll be favored at home against Atlanta. Minnesota... I don't think they'll be favored at San Antonio. I think it'll be like San Antonio 1.5. And obviously, depending on a lot of stuff that happens between now and then. At OKC, at Memphis, at Denver, home Minnesota. That's their first 18 games.
But if you're not favored and it's like tonight, like 3.5, like what is that? Like if it's 10, you're like significant underdogs. But if it's 3, I mean, that's a 3-pointer.
I would say games that in the first 18 that the Kings will be, whether they're favored or dogs, it'll be within 5 points.
Okay.
Phoenix, Utah,
Lakers.
I think so. I think the Lakers. Chicago. God, do you think they'll be favored? Do you think they'll be within 5 against Golden State at home? That's a tough one to me. That smells.
Depends on what the records
yeah,
are
that's
at
true.
that time.
Atlanta, San Antonio at San Antonio, maybe at Memphis. So that's 7 that they're in this even there. That's 7. Look, let me tell you right now, dude. If the Kings are 7-11. If we're doing that show and the Kings are 7-11 or better in their first 18, I'm going to be really impressed with them.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really impressed and really complimentary. And there's going to be a lot of like, wow, Doug is really out kicking his coverage here and da-da-da-da-da. I think so. But
let's hope so.
I would be, well, that's the curse of being a Kings fan.
Yeah.
You're right, let's hope so. But also, are you right, let's hope so?
Meaning what? If they're
I can make
2-16,
I could sit here in the next segment, and we won't do it because it's opening day. I don't want to be that guy. And by the way, G-Man's coming up.
Yeah.
I could make an argument that this team starting out 1-17 is far better than them starting out 7-11. Just on how that sets up a lot of decision-making going forward. But
I see what you're saying.
That's not what today is for, Jason. Today is for celebration. The 41st season with the Sacramento Kings. I'll bet you he knew Captain Carrot.
I bet he did.
Oh, let's ask G-Man about Captain Carrot and more. All 41 years soundtracked by the G-Man. We'll talk to him next.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown 49ers! Every game on your #1 sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Guys, want long-term health you can count on? It starts with knowing your numbers. Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento is offering a comprehensive wellness panel, a $400 value for just $99. It checks your testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney, liver, thyroid, and heart health. Take control of your health today and stay strong for the long haul. Offer ends November 30th. Call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com today. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
For 77 years, the Keys family from Naturewood Home Furnishings has been serving families just like yours and mine. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with Golf to Go. The Naturewood team takes great pride and significant effort to offer Northern California families a vast selection of home furnishings, most of which are made right here in this country. The kitchen table, which we purchased so many years ago, speaks to the enduring quality of the Naturewood product lines. We treasure memories made seated around that table with family and friends for birthday celebrations, school projects, and many late-night meals when the day just got away from us. Naturewood has provided thousands with home furnishings that not only last for generations, but also lead to everlasting memories of cherished times. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings now during their 77th anniversary sale and get started making your own brand of memories. Meet the Keys family at Naturewood Home Furnishings off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-275-1728. That's 800-275-1728.
Sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
All right, a reminder that Katie Christensen's going to join us at 9 from Phoenix. No?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Things change?
That's why I'm walking in a little tardy.
Oh.
I just got off the phone with Katie. She apologizes. This is a great conversation. I wish it was on the air because of the way she reacted yesterday when we tried to move her, but then Chris screwed up. I was waiting for a look from Chris. It wasn't his fault.
He's working on something with G-Man right now.
Oh, gotcha. They're having film at 9. So
she's playing tonight?
Yes. Jason, I said the same thing. I said, you're suiting up?
Yeah.
Are you starting at the 4?
Yeah.
So... anyways, she was very apologetic.
Oh.
Said she had to...
so she could have been on at 8.
Yeah.
Of all things.
Yes. Yeah. So, anyways.
Yeah. That's fine.
And I don't see how we can move her. I'm vamping for G-Man, by the way. I will say this. Let us know when he's ready, Chris. She did say yesterday, Jason, when we said we might have to move her, she said, I'll edit this. So the one time I get to sleep in because I'm finally kid-free and you're trying to steal my sleep, she yelled at me. Mm-hmm. And I told you she'd yell at me. That's why I said you call her. And you said no. It would be more fun if you called her.
Yeah.
It wasn't more fun. I texted her because I'm a coward.
Yeah.
And she still yelled at me. Anyways. Can't move her, and we're packed tomorrow. Mark Spears, Mark Stein.
Sam Amick.
That's Friday. Sorry.
Tomorrow's Kelly and Sam.
Tomorrow's Kelly and Sam, and we can't do Katie tomorrow because she's flying back. She's not going back till dark 30, and then she's got kids. So I don't want to do that to her. What? Oh, you did look.
I did. I mean, you're watching the game tonight.
I know.
I'm working late. I'll be here.
Hey. It means more to us.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to want it to win.
You got to want it.
And we want it more.
And then Friday, oh my goodness, Greg Papa, hopefully, Mark Spears, Mark Stein, Dave Richard. I'm probably forgetting someone.
I think you got it.
Okay. So anyways, let's see. From Miserable Niner Fan, hey, Dave, I'm talking blank to you if the Kings are a lot better than what you're putting out there. It's like you're saying the Kings have no talent at all and they can't win any games from what you're saying. And that's pretty blanky. I've said the opposite. So the Kings actually have a ton of talent. I just don't like the mix.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're, my job is to give you predictions. By the way, if they're a lot better, please. I want that world. Dave, the OCD in me is begging you to move the Domantas poster board. It's on the other side of your head. Yeah, you're right. Because it's out of sync on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
They're right.
Yeah.
They're right. From the 916, do y'all think Doug knows the starting lineup right this minute, or is he going to make a decision later? I think Doug's known the starting lineup for
Absolutely
at least 24, if not 72. Yeah. They've known it for a while.
It's a thing. I don't know why it's always a thing, but it always is that coaches don't want to let the other team know.
And look, that's not going to win or lose the game for them, but what if it's good for a half a point?
Right.
You know, it is what it is. Well, 41 years, Jason. 41 years of well, let's just be honest, a lot of downs, but a lot of ups too.
Yeah.
Here, there, everywhere, up, down, and around. The one thing we can be sure of is Sactown Sports will have your coverage. Sactown Sports will play the games.
Yep.
And
all of them.
The sweet, silky, comforting, caring, sometimes scolding.
Yeah.
Sometimes
when needed.
Sometimes a little frustrated. But no matter what, the soundtrack in your ears, the Bob Ross, if you will, that paints the pictures. Or, by the way, was Bob Ross the Gary Gerald of paintings?
Oh, good point.
You make the call on that. The legend, the voice of the Sacramento Kings, Gary Gerald. Good morning, sir.
You guys are carried away. There's no doubt about it.
How are you?
I'm pretty tolerable, thank you.
Before we get to what we're going to get to, I have to ask you, because we were doing a reminiscing segment earlier, G-Man, and I was Jason was asking me about stuff on my wall growing up as a kid that was Kings related, and one of the things I had mentioned amongst the Danny Ainge growth charts and the Terry Tyler posters or whatever was there was something I think the Kings and a guy named Captain Carrot did for kids when it came to nutrition and stuff. Jason had not heard of Captain Carrot. This was before Jason's time. You have to go way back for Jason's time in SAC, but this is just before that. But then when I showed him the picture of Captain Carrot, who left us about a year ago, unfortunately, he said he looks terribly familiar. G-Man, I would be shocked if you didn't cross paths with Captain Carrot at some point.
Oh, everybody knew Captain Garrett.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
You knew it.
Well, and if I remember correctly now, didn't you both do things with Rayleigh's? Or am I
G-Man
off?
did.
Yeah, I know G-Man did. I think Captain Carrot did too.
Yeah, Kerry Nosler. He did all kinds of nutrition things. I'm not 100% sure about the Rayleigh, but I believe so. But I know he did a lot of things at Channel 3, KCRA TV.
That's right.
At a time that I was working there. He did a lot of studio things and one thing or another. But Captain Carrot was well known. And as you mentioned, he had all the schools and nutrition and strength and energy and all of those good things, all the healthy things in life that I know so little about. Terry Nosler knew everything about.
Jason, one of my great memories growing up, and G-Man just reminded me of this. Yeah, he spoke at my school. We would do the chants. He made it so fun. And he wasn't in a costume. He wasn't. It was just him.
Just him.
But man, he spoke at my dad's Rotary Club on Jose's on Fair Oaks and Garfield on a Tuesday night. And all the kids of Rotarians were invited to go. And let me tell you, I got to stay up past my bedtime. And this guy, how boring is nutrition to a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old? But he had a way of, G-Man, I'm right. He had a way of making it fun for us.
He did. That was the magic of the captain. He was terrific.
G-Man, we were also reminiscing about, this is the 41st season. You've called all of them. Do you have a specific, I think, when the memories you go back, a lot of them tend to blend together. But do you remember opening night, besides the tuxedos and some of those things? Do you have any other vivid memories of the very first Kings game?
I think the overriding impression, Jason, was probably just the amazing excitement and the reality of the fact that big-time sports were now a part of the landscape in Sacramento. And in a community where think small seemed to be the mentality, for once they were thinking big. And I loved the fact that, I could now go get my basketball entertainment on a professional level, as opposed to going to, and nothing against Spider Thomas and the Kennedy Cougars, but going to Kennedy High School to watch basketball, or going out to the Cordova basketball tournament during the holiday season and things like that. So it was just the atmosphere, the sense of anticipation was just overwhelming. And I remember distinctly pulling into the parking lot and opening my car door and hearing this regal music being piped throughout the parking areas on the speaker system, the fanfares and stuff like that. And I just thought, wow, this is really kind of cool. And you mentioned the tuxedos. Yeah, many of us were. And people say tuxedos. Are you kidding? I mean, you talk about small town mentality stepping up, but that was Sacramento at that time. And the fact that it led to 497, I think, is the number, consecutive sellouts that spanned 11 years or something like that. And that, to this day, that's still in the top 10 of all-time sellout streaks in NBA history. So it was an extraordinarily special time, no question.
Gee, man, I was little back then, but I still have memories. You mentioning the tuxedos just reminded me, and I don't know if you remember this or not either. Was it a mustachioed David Stern, Greg Lukenbill, and I want to say the late Joe Benvenuti that were all in tuxes courtside, and didn't they like bang a drum or something? Or no, it was a gavel that said Kings Court now in session, right?
Right, absolutely,
my goodness. Now, I think we might have asked you this once in years past, but just for those listening. So, because I live for this. I live for this reminiscing. The Kings are coming to town. You'll remember the practice, of course, at American River College where people were bringing cakes and pies and stuff. How did it come about? Nobody can imagine this team being voiced by anybody other than you. You're doing TV at Channel 3. You're doing the auto racing. You got your own thing going. How did Gary Gerald become the voice of the Sacramento Kings?
Well, I've told the story many times, and I'll try to be brief again, but I think it was January of 1985, I got a phone call out of the blue. It was the late Gregory Dutch Van Duzen. He was working with the Kings in Kansas City for the couple of years that Sacramento had ownership of that group. And he said, gee, man, I want to play What If with you. And I'm thinking, what if what? And he said, what if the Kansas City Kings were to move to Sacramento? Would you be interested in being the radio voice? And I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And I said, well, yes, of course. I'd have to have some, not compensation, but I'd have to make way for some of the network responsibilities I had working as an independent contractor at that time with NBC. He said that wouldn't be a problem. Well, then a couple more weeks go by, and I don't hear anything. I get a call then from Paul Aaron, who was the general manager, I believe, of KFBK Radio at that time. And he said, Gary, in 2 days or whatever, I'm going to Kansas City. I'm going to see the Kings. I'm going to meet people in the organization. Would you like to go? Of course. So we go to Kansas City. We meet Bob Whitsitt, who is the assistant general manager, Joe Axelson, who's the general manager, Julie Fye, who is director of media relations. Kevin Harlan was doing Kings on the radio at that time. And so that was the next step in telling me that this is going to happen. And later on, when it became official, the Kings, of course, had to go through the legalities of offering the job. And as I'm told, there were 100 or more applicants, many of them announcers that were currently working with other clubs in the NBA who would love the idea of relocating to California. And Gregory Dutch Van Duzen had said consistently, he said, we want local identity, and that's why we want to turn in your direction. And so a few weeks later, late in the season, the Kings were coming out west to play the Golden State Warriors and the LA Lakers, and I was asked to record those games. And I said, okay. I didn't tell them that I hadn't done basketball in 15 years at that point. And so I took my son, Bob, out of school. He was at Kennedy High School at that time. We went to L.A., athletic trainer and just gentleman extraordinaire Bill Jones was our liaison. We stayed at the Airport Marriott in L.A., and he said, okay, such and such a time, come out, we'll take a shuttle bus to the arena, the Great Western Forum. And we get on the shuttle bus, and, there's Reggie Theus and Eddie Johnson and Larry Drew and LaSalle Thompson, et cetera, et cetera. And they're all looking at Bobby and me like, who the hell are these guys, and what are they doing on our bus? And Jonesy simply said, this is Gary, this is his son Bob. They're with us for the weekend. Treat them with respect. And we were accepted. And so I remember sitting a couple of rows behind the legendary Chick Hearn up in the nosebleeds at the Great Western Forum, trying to call a game that was 100 miles away from me, and no great preparation. Did the same thing a couple of days later in Oakland against the Warriors, and then those tapes later became the listening fodder for Joe Axelson as he drove cross-country for the actual relocation in the summer of 1985. And I remember him at some point after the Kings were formally in Sacramento, one day he put his arm around my shoulders. He said, "Kid, I listened to those tapes. You were a hell of a lot better than you had any right to be." I thought, oh, isn't that interesting? But I had the job.
Wow. Somebody called G-Man Kid. I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
thinking
great.
about that. And G-Man, you find tonight in the opener, and we're short on time here, but just that you're as excited tonight for season 41 for you as I don't know if it can match quite year one of what might be, but just kind of where you are on this season opening night as far as exciting meter, I would say.
Well, it's always a time of optimism and renewed hope, and you hope that it lasts for more than 24 hours. I mean, the Kings are shorthanded. You mentioned they're 40% of the starting lineup is out for tonight's game in Phoenix. You've got so many questions to be answered, but we start the process tonight, and we'll see what happens. And you talked about how difficult these next 18 games are in terms of the scheduling, and the fact that you get OKC and Minnesota and Denver 3 times each in the first 18. Man, that's really, really tough stuff. But you got to find out where you stand, how you measure up, how you can get better. And I know that Doug Christie and his staff are anxious to get the ball rolling, and we're looking forward to it, obviously.
Best there ever was, the voice of your Sacramento Kings, the only voice they've ever had. The very first decision you could make, arguably, the Sacramento Kings franchise made might have been their best decision ever, to hire that young kid with the great hair to be the voice of this team. G-Man, you're the absolute best. This city and these Kings fans love you more than life itself. That includes the 2 guys in this room. And have a wonderful, wonderful season number 41, sir.
Appreciate you guys. Love you. Thanks so much for the opportunity. And let's go Kings.
Let's go Kings. It's the voice. And you knew Captain Carrot.
We got a break.
Yeah.
I would like to get Gary Gerald in pill form. That's the meds I need.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? Feeling bad about the team? Let me swallow a lozenge of pill form G-Man.
Yeah. It'll make you better.
Take a couple of G-Men with some a glass of water, and I feel great. Yep. You know what? Honestly, playoffs, not out of the question.
There you go.
Don't even care. Yep. Makes me smile. We'll take a break. Love the G-Man. When we come back, what's hot, what's not, and the debut of 3 in the Key. We get to it next.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sactown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sactown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
We know exactly what you're not thinking about right now. Wiper blades. But now that you are, take a moment to think about how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America. Why? Because Rain-X thinks about wiper blades all the time. We obsess, so you don't have to. Simply install our blades and then think about literally anything else. So choose Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blades, and then go back to not thinking about wiper blades. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour, So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-329-2121. That's 800-329-2121.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Sinners and Saints is back at the venue at Thunder Valley, Saturday, October 25th.
Don't miss the Michael Jackson tribute concert, the $5,000 costume contest, and more. Don't have FOMO checking your social media, seeing your friends posted from the party.
Get your tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com.
Ready to pregame for your next big arena event? Head to Beach Hut Deli, a Sacramento tradition for over 40 years where aloha is served daily. Located just steps from the arena, whether it's game day or a concert night, it's the perfect spot to gather with friends and enjoy amazing sandwiches. Planning a bigger get-together? Beach Hut Deli offers endless catering options to bring those fresh, delicious flavors to your next party or event. Beach Hut Deli. Good vibes, great food, and epic times await. What's hot, what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Home Pros, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergy.com to find out more. What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jason and I are dancing, sorry.
Yeah.
Is he? Because I don't know. I only saw the first half of the game last night, and I thought he was terrible.
Well, he went 35-5.
Oh, okay. I guess
Thunder's 125-124 win.
I'm kidding. I watched the whole.
But he scored 24 points in the fourth quarter and overtime.
Has that ever happened before in an opening game?
Well, that's the most points by any NBA player in the fourth quarter and overtime of a season opener this century.
Wow.
So it happened in the 1900s?
Mm-hmm. Who was it?
Bill Weddington, actually.
Was it Bill Weddington?
Probably.
I thought it was
Adrian Dantley.
Alex English.
Good pull.
Yeah, thank you. Well, who's not?
Let me give you a date. April 16th, 2008.
Oh, we had burgers. Burger.
April 16th,
2008.
Burger.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just going to take.
Was that the final game to wrap up the Kings' 17-win season?
Nope, nothing to do with the Kings.
That's the last time that. No.
Is it somebody's birthday?
Nope. No, I mean, it's probably somebody's birthday.
But not in this.
It's the last time somebody did something last night.
Yes. Well, not last night. Still hasn't happened.
Oh, it hasn't happened since this date?
But it did happen on this date.
No. Oh, yeah, it did happen on this date. It has not happened since then.
And it's who's not for today?
Yes.
That was the last time Luka Doncic did not eat under 2,000 calories.
What is it, Chris?
Well, April 16th, 2008, 6,398 days ago, started the NBA season last night. Hey, that date was the last time the Seattle Supersonics won a game.
That's not what I...
And looks like they might go a few days past that date.
You just went... Oh, what's that meme where it's like, don't stop kicking him, he's already dead? That's Chris.
He wants to make sure.
Like
They still got the Seahawks.
They haven't had basketball in 17
Oh,
years.
they have basketball this season.
They do?
Yeah.
What?
Ever hear of the Storm?
They haven't had NBA basketball in 17 years.
Quiet Storm.
Sweetest Levine.
What?
It's my Quiet Storm song.
No, I thought it was
It's Sweetest Levine.
I thought that was Sharpay.
Sweet as Levine.
Is that to Sweetest Taboo?
It sounded
I
like
think
it.
It is.
Not quite sure.
If
It's been that long for them?
It's been a while. If you're watching on YouTube, you may see the brand new shirts we have been given for the start of the year. It says the Kings of Local Sports Radio. That's us.
That's us.
It's got the Sactown Sports logo. And I listen, let me tell you something. Shout out, right? Because, Lord knows I do my share of whining on this show, mainly because Chris keeps screwing things up. Let me shout out the powers that be. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I love the most about it, other than it underlines how amazing we are?
Yeah.
That it's Kings co-branded gear.
Yes.
I love that because I love Kings gear.
Right.
So, it's got the logos and all that stuff. What do you say?
So we got to go.
Oh, we do? Jeez. And somebody asked, actually a number of people asked, well, first off, somebody asked, is Chat Mob on the back? Well, we'll leave that to
Your imagination.
And secondly, somebody said, where can we get these? I've been saying this for years, dude. You know it. We need to have more gear. We have, and by more gear, I mean any gear available to whomever. I feel like we could do something with that.
Yeah.
Why don't we, and we should, of course, do this on the air, this conversation, but why don't we come up with a bunch of co-branded gear and put it on the website, and then whatever profit goes to some cool charity.
Like me.
Like Chris.
Or some other charity. Yeah. But either way.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back.
We can do three. Oh, we can do 3 in the key when we come
back.
I
thought you said we had to go.
We have to go to 3 in the key.
Oh, you just said we have to go.
They've been like this all day?
All day. 3 in the key right now. Ba-da-da-da. Opening day of the Kings, and they're going to go to Phoenix and hopefully get a win. But if they don't, we'll still be on tomorrow from 6 to 10 with Kings Rewind and more.
Wait, that's tomorrow?
Yeah, thank you. That's the first one. First one, top of my head, y'all.
Okay, Dave,
Sprague
me,
does not have gear.
Chris,
go ahead.
Let's do
Kick it.
We always do this on the opening night of the season. Who will be the first points? Who will have the first points of the season?
Drew Eubanks.
Eubanks?
Why not?
Eubanks?
Eubanks.
It's me Banks.
Our Banks.
Our Banks.
Yeah, and by the way, will be a bank shot. Call him a shot. Whatever. You had the safety out of the end zone or whatever the other day.
Eubanks bank shot.
You know what? Ceiling's the roof, dog.
Word.
I'm
going to say DeRozan.
Okay. What about
I'm also saying DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
Okay, they are missing their leading rebounder.
They are.
The league's leading rebounder.
They are.
Who will lead the Kings in rebounding tonight?
Once again, he's going to have a night. Drew Eubanks.
Wow, Dave says, is this your Kyle Juszczyk of Eubanks?
This is the Drew Banks night.
How many rebounds?
9.
I am going to say Russell Westbrook. He's going to have 8.
Russell Westbrook is having 9.
Wow.
Chris and I are samesies.
Look at you guys.
And random stat, Dave, something that you're predicting that'll happen tonight.
You know what? Why not? I'll give you a random stat.
Eubanks triple-double.
Kings win. Oh! Kings win. Kings
Every single thing
win.
that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
I'm trying.
I think I do this every time they play, and now they're on the same team.
Kyle Juszczyk touchdown?
Dylan Brooks and Devin Booker both get technicals tonight.
You're gone.
Yeah. They might not be gone. They're just both getting technicals.
All right.
Booker will have 35 or more points.
Chris's man crush.
Yeah. More like Chris Booker if he had his way.
That one.
He's only my second favorite team player in the league.
Who's your first?
Jaime
Jaquez.
Oh.
What if they become on this? What if they go on the same team?
Oh.
Sorry, Kings.
What? That's random. What? Why Jaime Jaquez and Devin Booker? That's strange. That's like a weird combo. Why would you pick UCLA? No. Devin Booker went to Kentucky. I'll think about that during the break. When we come back, Katie Christensen
What?
Will not be with us.
He's watching film.
But we will make fun of Katie. What film? I don't. You know what?
She's watching a film.
The Departed.
Not a co-op.
We'll have more King stuff for you next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high-hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com, and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Can you hear your inner strength? Maybe not. It's too loud out there. Try stepping inside the Toyota Camry and experience its sleek design, remarkable efficiency, and technology that makes every drive feel effortlessly smart. There it is, your inner strength. Unleash it with the Toyota Camry. Smoother and more captivating than ever. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for details.
Guys, tired all the time, gaining weight, low drive? These aren't just signs of aging. They could be low testosterone or other underlying issues. Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento is making it easier to get answers with a comprehensive wellness panel. It's not just a lab test, it's where better performance begins. Our providers will check your testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney, liver, thyroid, and heart health. A $400 value for just $99, or free if you start treatment. Over 120,000 men have trusted Revive to restore their energy, mood, and confidence. So if you're ready to feel better and live stronger, call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Offer ends November 30th. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
You know, we have some great conversations in the break.
Describe them all.
This one, I think, would be one that's worth sharing with the class.
Now, from front to starting in the hallway.
Yeah, really, the closer was great. The Mariano Rivera of it was phenomenal.
Well, we talked about
it. It was a question that Dave never asked me before.
I've never heard you ask.
I've never. Okay.
Ever.
I want to be very aware that today's Kings opening day. I want to stay on the Kings, but I had said that my daughter had basically, instead of going to see a small group symposium with world-famous everything George Lucas.
Oh, George Lucas. Do we have that audio, Chris?
So I really enjoyed movies, and I came to film school here at USC.
Instead of doing that, she's going to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show, but she just sent the family group text with OMG, 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 because Sunday,
That's
October 26th at USC is an afternoon with Tim Curry.
Wow.
That's what she's saying. No offense to Tim Curry.
Well, I mean, I would say she's got way more chances to go to a talk with George Lucas than an afternoon with Tim Curry.
Why?
He'll be there.
He goes to the school all the time.
Who, Lucas?
Yeah. Why? Tim Curry from It.
So anyways, I had a question.
Home Alone 2.
Basically,
Clue?
I intimidated.
The Congo?
I intimated that, wait a minute, this is exactly the type of thing Chris would do, which then all of a sudden put a light bulb over my head, because I've known Chris since before I met my wife.
Oh, yeah.
To which I went, wait a minute. Chris, how well do you know my wife?
I'll let you know this. My kid would never go to USC.
Thank God. She's mine. She's my kid. Dude, because honestly, if it turned out that my daughter was actually Chris's kid, the amount of crap I'd have to hear from him.
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't care about anything else.
Never,
it would be all of that.
So I had this prank going for 18 years.
That'd be the worst.
I mean, this is interesting because it was Chris for now Avery, and then Sam for Mason.
Right, Mason.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't always Sam for Mason.
Right. But
yes, Mason's had a couple of potentials.
Okay.
Well, because really, Jason, and I always say this, do we ever know?
Yeah, good point.
We can assume, but do we ever know?
Anyway. That's what DNA tests are for.
Well, your opinion. Kings opening day. Look, we were gonna have Katie on, but she's at a film session.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're just lame.
Let's open up the phone lines. First off, 1-800-912-1140. As many of you are driving into work, or if you've arrived at work, hey, look,
they're now open.
Yeah, grab a coffee, step outside, maybe a tea. I don't know, whatever you call. Yeah, give us a call. 1-800-912-1140.
Your thoughts.
And also, you can hit us up on the chat or the text line at 916-339-1140. I want people's legitimate. Now, look, when I say, how do you think the Kings are going to do this year? What do you think their record's going to be? Which is the question. I want to put people in the proper frame of mind as to how to answer this question.
Okay.
Here's what I don't want. Go Kings, they're the best. 82-0, which nothing wrong with that.
What if that's what they believe?
No, then 100% I want them to say that. Here's the frame of mind. I'm going to give them the same thing I always give you, which is a hard time and annoying person to work with. But also, imagine all the people. Imagine a briefcase that opens up. Yeah, it's air powered with $500,000.
Wow.
And it's on your dining room table.
Okay.
I'll give you 5 minutes just to do whatever you want. Roll around in it, smell it, rub it on your face.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I want you to tell me how you think the Kings are going to do this year, and I want to know the win prediction.
Okay.
But every win you're off, I'm taking $25,000 back. I want you to predict the season as if that was happening.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't matter what you want or I want or what you think or what I think. No, it matters what we think. It doesn't matter what you want. You can't always get what you want, Jason.
Right.
But if you try sometimes, you just might find, well, we don't usually get what we need, do we?
I think you have to take more away.
You think so?
Well, because let's pick a safe number right in the middle. 41. So I call up Dave. They're going to win 41 games,
and they win 36. Okay, so that's 5 off. They just lost 100. Well, yeah. Okay. 50,000. Yeah. Wow. By the way, everybody, Jason just cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, because that puts a little more pressure on your pick. So that's like the safe number. That's right, exactly half. I don't even know if that's safe number. But what's Vegas over under 30?
32.5 now.
Oh, that's where the number.
Yeah, they've dropped down
to 32.
So if you said 32,
yeah, and they win 18, that's a big loss.
You're done.
They win 42, that's a big loss.
If you miss by 10 or more, you get no money.
Yeah.
You miss by 10 or more, you get no money. If you miss by 9, I think you get $50,000.
Barely,
Yeah. So
there you go.
1-800-920-1140, 916-339-1140.
But I think, too, you said you don't really want the person, Dave, 82-0, woo, I love the Kings.
Unless they believe that.
But what if they said 0-82? I feel like you would welcome that conversation. Is that fair?
Only if they believed it. only if they believed it. I don't want them to go 0-82. I want them to make the right decisions.
I agree with that.
I want them
always.
I want them to do the right things. And I want every decision. Like I hope that Scott Perry, he does all the Monday motivations, right?
Right.
I want there to be a big stinking sign like at Notre Dame above Scott Perry's office that he looks at whenever it's like
make good choices.
It's above the door as you walk out. Well, yeah,
and
but
he slaps it in as he walks out.
I want it to say, will this decision get us closer to a championship?
I believe he's thinking that.
I hope so.
Now, I say that and people are going, hey, he signed Russell Westbrook. He signed, Drew. But again, I still maintain at this point in his career, I think he will help the team to whatever level that means. But I also do think he's an asset where you look at him go, one, his contract is great.
Yes.
But could also just easily be attached to another one as hey, we'll give you this player. And I'm just using Westbrook as an example. But I think they've got more assets than people think. It's just back to, again, I think there's some individually talented players. I don't know about this fit at all. I'm actually concerned about the fit.
Yeah.
So, but I think in a trade situation, and I think right away we all go to Levine. Well, okay, that one, he would be more difficult to trade, but he's a good player. But it's more contract than talent. But when you're looking at, I think they could trade DeRozan.
I do too.
Trade Monk.
I think DeRozan's incredibly tradable.
I think at the right deal, someone might be intrigued by someone like Carter. Schroeder. It just depends. It depends on what they want to do.
Can I ask you about Devin Carter? Because I've been having this conversation offline for a couple days now. I do not know if Devin Carter is going to be a good NBA player.
I don't either.
Let's start right there.
I agree with that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But what is worrying me, I'm seeing a lot of Kings fans that know he's not going to be an NBA player. And here's what I have to say to that. I don't think the Sacramento Kings, by the way, Devin Carter might suck. He might not be a great player. But I don't think the Kings are in any position to take a lottery pick defense first guard and before he's even played a full NBA season go, well, he ain't it.
Yeah.
Dude, I will say it. I'm not saying this guy's the end-all be-all, Jason, because he's not. Sure would be nice to have Davion Mitchell right now.
Yeah, but I get to your point where if they did not sign Westbrook, if Monk was dealt in the offseason, let's say in a Kuminga deal, I think we would get more answers on Carter this year.
Yes, we would.
The way they're constructed today, I'm guessing he's one of the odd men out.
I think you're absolutely right.
So I don't know what we're going to learn besides what they're learning at practice, which there's still something there. I don't want to minimize that, but not as much as on the court, on the lights and the stage, and you see, hey, this guy's a guy or not.
Well, and that's why, look, it's hard out of context to say this stuff without sounding like I'm just trying to be a D to the organization. I'm not. That's why I didn't like the Schroeder signing. It's why I don't like the Westbrook signing. It's 100. It has, just like I want Levine traded and I didn't like those signings, it has nothing to do with them.
Right.
It has to do with, for me, you're doing everything you can to trade DeRozan. You're doing everything you can to trade Levine. And God, if you have to, and if something pops up that's amazing, move Sabonis only because he doesn't fit our timeline, not because he's not a super stud. I love Sabonis, but he doesn't. That's a ton of money a year going to a guy that doesn't fit our timeline that could very much fit somebody else's timeline. Levine's contract's too crazy. DeMar DeRozan's taking minutes from other people. And I would sit there and I would go, I don't even care, dude. I'm throwing freaking Keon Ellis. I'm throwing Malik Monk. I'm throwing Nick Clifford, and I'm throwing Devin Carter. I'm playing point guard by committee, and then whoever's not playing the point, so Keon, Neek, Then throw in Keegan when he gets back. Max Reynaud. I'm playing these guys because for me this year, for this team, should be about, guys, if we're not going to do anything, if we're not going to be a threat, use this as an extended camp to find out under fire what we have out of these young guys while we're doing everything we can to build assets for the future, whether it's picks or young players. And yeah, they're not going to be good. They're going to be a lot worse if that happened than they would right now.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the fallout of that? Yes, the lottery is not a guarantee. Yes, the draft isn't a guarantee. But again, that argument people bring, well, it's not a guarantee. We've never drafted well before. Well, actually, we have drafted sometimes well before, and more often than we haven't drafted well before. But that would be like going into, I got it. This Kempton Sawyer thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you want... You could enter every single day 10 times, and you are absolutely not guaranteed to win this prize, but you have a better chance. And that's what these high draft picks are. Look at any chart. It shows picks number 1 through number 20, and all of those picks throughout all of time, what chances do you have of being an all-star? What chances do you have of being in the Hall of Fame? What chances do you have of being an MVP? And to a pick, the higher the pick is, the more likely that pick is to be a star, to succeed, to be a rotational player, whatever it may be as you go on down. Well, we had Jokic got picked in the Yeah, he did. That's 1 in a billion, dude. Right. Same with Draymond Green. Yes, I get it. It's possible. Maybe Max Reynaud's our guy. So in the process of finding out what our youngsters can do, we're also improving our chances with a pick. We're not tanking. We're camping. We're doing an extended camp to figure out who the hell we have that will fit on our timeline. We're building a young team. We're building assets so that when that young team and that core becomes identified, we can acquire, we can free agent, we can trade. And then you just go and you tell Doug Christie, dude, other than you dropping trow at center court and peeing, you're not getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
This is your year, dude. Win or lose, sink or swim, I just want you to know you have the confidence of the franchise, and you have this entire – we'll worry about wins and losses next year. You just go out there and you bust your tail, and you try to change the culture with the rest of everybody. And that's Doug's job. And by the way, and I'm saying all this because I'm not entirely sure that that's not how the season's going to go. Scott Perry has done very little thus far, if anything, to damage future prospects. In fact, he's created 2 out of the blue in Clifford and Reynaud. So this isn't an anti-Scott Perry thing. I actually think this might be the exact direction Scott's going. He's kind of handcuffed right now.
Yeah.
Because you can only make the moves that are out there.
Right, and that's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised, depending on how the beginning third of the season goes, and we've already documented how difficult the schedule is, that could be the road they ultimately go down. Now, they're not tonight. They're not getting there. I mean, right now, while you have Sabonis and you have Levine and you have DeRozan, Westbrook, you're playing those guys.
Yes.
But this is the trickiest part of it all, is threading that proverbial needle of, they got to see Clifford. We got to see some of Maxime Renaud. We got to see what some of these younger guys can be. But you also aren't in a spot where you're the beginning of season. Like, if it surprisingly, let's say, gets off to a great start, well, you're going to keep going forward. Like, you're not punt on a season that's going well. So they're not into that position yet, but I got to believe their eyes and ears are open to all potential deals because, one, this wasn't the roster that Scott Perry completely built, some of it, but two, it's just, he said it and I believe him, and I think Monty, to an extent, said this too. They do want long-term success, and I think the way they're made up today, if you told me the Kings could surprise this year, I believe that, but I don't look at it. If you told me they're going to have a great 3-year run, that would be stunning to me.
Okay.
The way they're made up today.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But like, if somehow they had a great year, I mean, that it would be a bit of a surprise, but the other one would be shocking. Like, this is a group that they're going to play 3 years roughly together with. I can't even see that happening.
And that just goes to the overall culture and the outlook of this team. I think look, this isn't me taking shots at the franchise. This is me standing in front of the franchise. I think the prevailing thought with the Sacramento Kings hierarchy, they think this fan base is going to jump ship if they shortcut. Or, if they take the long road, the exact opposite. I think they think that if this team was not contending for a playoff spot or a play-in spot, they will lose interest. Now,
I think some.
I think
naturally,
without a doubt,
that happens to every franchise.
But I will tell you this much: that some is either equal to or less than the amount of people that will fall off because, well, they're out of contention, or they're not going to build, or they're not building, or they're you know what I'm saying? People need something to this city believes we are a city of faith when it comes to the Kings, even though they've kicked us in the many times.
Yeah.
I don't know, although I do suspect, and let's just go into the psychology of it. I'm just playing armchair psychologist. I wonder if this is a bit of this is family talking to family here. I wonder if this is a bit of a fallout of having out-of-town ownership. I've really thought about that.
What do you mean?
Because I think that a lot of times your big cities, they are more bandwagon because there's more stuff to do. Now, I don't want to pick on Warrior fans because Warrior fans, I hate them, but they're great. They're Warrior. I'm not saying there aren't bandwagon fans.
East Bay Warrior fans.
What I'm saying is that Oracle Arena and the other one before it, Chase Center they're loud as hell. We can get into pricing people out and all that, but they're loud as hell and they show up. Okay, they've been good for a long time. I get that. But there's a lot more to do in San Francisco. There's a lot more to do in the Bay Area. And so you can bandwagon a little bit. If Sacramento had the same amount of options, I don't know that we wouldn't. But there's nothing. There's no other major league team here. These fans are pot committed. And I just wonder if they truly, I'm talking about the hierarchy at the Kings, they truly believe we have to give this fan base something positive to shoot for or they're going to abandon us. And my answer to them is, dude, I'm telling you right now, if you lay out a plan, if you're forthright about the road you're on, the road that has been proven to work by the Thunder, by the Pistons, by the Spurs, by the Rockets, and by work, I mean these are all relevant teams now that went through periods like what I'm talking about in the last 5 years, this fan base will rally around you, dude.
Yeah.
They will rally around you. So I'm not entirely sure they're not already on that track yet. I don't think it's very easy to come out and be like, we're not going to be very good.
Right.
Sign up for season tickets.
Sure.
That's a tough ask.
Right.
What are we, the A's?
But I admire what I for all the criticisms I give this franchise, you will never hear me say Vivek doesn't want to win.
Oh, wait.
You will never hear me say that.
That could go back to a fault in some sense, right?
It's his biggest. It could simultaneously be the biggest strength and the biggest weakness. Is that this is not, and I know I sound like a broken record, Jason. He's not the guy that shows up every fifth game. He's not the guy in the luxury box with his. He is front. He's not sitting there on his phone taking calls, texting.
He's watching the buzzer-beating wins, the 40-point losses. He's sitting there.
He pays more attention at games than I do.
Yeah, honestly, and everybody's seen this on TV when nobody's back yet. Vivek's back.
He's the first guy usually back
to start the second half.
How many pictures have we seen of Vivek in the middle? And there is nobody on either side of him. You cannot question the fact that he's a fan. You cannot question the fact that he is obsessed with winning. And again, I think it's a great point you brought up. It could also be his biggest weakness. He's so obsessed with winning that he doesn't want to do the thing.
Yeah, and he's not exclusive to that. I think a lot of owners, like some will do the complete teardown, and some of it's worked, some it hasn't. I mean, again, that's the thing about all leagues. There is not one. If there was the blueprint, everybody would do it. And I think the bottom line is if that's a road they ultimately go down, you got to make the right choices. If they don't go down that road, you got to make the right choices or get more of them right than not, because you're never going to bat 1,000. But, it's this. I still feel like this is one of the stranger beginnings to a season.
Oh, for sure.
Because of the mix of what they've got. They've got some I mean, look, we're talking about a couple of Hall of Famers and maybe even more potentially on how careers go that are on this team that maybe 15 years down the line, like if Sabonis ends up with a great career, whether it's here or elsewhere, and Levine keeps playing really at a high level, and I believe DeRozan and Westbrook will be, at some point you'll go like, they had 4 Hall of Famers? What happened to that?
Right.
It's a little bit of a hard thing to explain, almost a little bit like Harden, Westbrook, Durant, all MVPs that were on one team.
Yes.
Now, they did go to the finals.
They did.
But that's a weird one to explain later on. And
wonder if they just stayed together, too.
Yeah, you wonder. Yeah.
Also, and by the way, for all that is Sam Presti having won this title last year, I think, again, when you go through how he is, my opinion, the greatest basketball executive to ever live, apologies, Mr. West, is that he built that first squad with Harden and Westbrook and Durant. And by the way, Serge Ibaka didn't suck either.
Yep.
The only thing that, in my opinion, the only thing that prevented that team from not winning a championship was you couldn't keep them together. Not in Oklahoma City. You couldn't.
And they got there.
They got there.
Yeah.
And they got there too early, probably.
And faced the Heatles, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, had you been able to keep that team together, let them gel for even longer, build around them, they're getting a ring. They're getting a ring if you can pay them like you can with the if Sam Presti had the same crew with the Lakers, they've got Sam Presti probably sitting on 3, 4, 5 rings right now. So to be able to do that, and that's why it mirrors us. When I watched the opening night in Oklahoma City last night, all I'm sitting there doing, I'm smiling, I'm happy for them, but I also have that lump in my throat because I'm going, that could be us. And no offense to OKC, great fans, amazing atmosphere last night. Ours would be better. Maybe I'm biased. Ours would be better. I think opening day after the Sacramento Kings win a championship, I think it would be the most insane scene. It would be like you spoke about the Heatles. It'd be like the Beatles in the 60s, dude. You would have people passing out in the aisles. I'd be one of them from blood pressure going insane. You would have everybody. It would have to be a city holiday because nobody would be able to speak the next day. You would have everybody's face would look like you just dropped a vat of Vaseline on it because it'd be shiny all night from the crying. Everybody be crying, snotty, the whole gamut, dude.
Would you be able to do the show the next morning?
I would make myself do the show the next morning.
'Cause you wouldn't have slept.
I'd be a pile of garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I'd probably do is because I can tell you this much: if they ever won the NBA championship, probably after everything was done, probably the first thing I'd want to do is come back to the studio and just open the mics and just stay on all night. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. I'd crash at some point, and then opening, oh my God, and the ring ceremony and the gear and the commercials. Sacramento Kings fans, you guys are now NBA champions, and here's your commemorative shirts. One of them, they run right after the final buzzer.
Yeah.
As we go to break,
I'll take the $10 one that someone's selling on 7th Street.
That's fine. Somebody said, yeah, but for all those examples, Dave, you could also be the Sixers. Just real quick, I know we got a break. Okay, you want to be the Sixers are a bad example. They went 19-63, 18-64, and 10-72, and 28-54. That's 4 years of losing. Then they went 52-30, 51-31, 43-30, 49-23, 51-31, 54-28, 47-35. They made the playoffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight years.
But I think in your example, you're not thinking about that.
Not thinking about making the playoffs? Mm-hmm. No, I'm thinking about winning a championship.
Right.
But only one team can do it.
Right.
I will take 4 years of crap for 8 years of making the playoffs and winning 50-plus games. That's me.
So I guess the question is, are you...
And say blow it all up in the 7th year.
Do you have a better chance of blowing it all up to get to that road or along the way? And I don't know the answer to that.
I'm not a huge fan of winning 10 games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, OKC, Detroit, Houston, San Antonio, amongst others. Hell, Indiana.
Indiana's probably not the one.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Indiana was picking in the lottery, were they not?
Yeah, but they weren't like tanking.
No.
I don't know how much they have been.
I don't think they were tanking.
That's kind of done it. That's been the example of a team that has kind of been okay.
Finds the right piece.
And then did the right trades.
Well, like I said, Indiana's probably not a good example. But you get my point. You see what I did there? Indiana, I say the thing, and then you guys just absolutely drag me because I was wrong, which I was, and then I try to get out of it with a humorous comment. Okay, but honestly, Indiana's a good example. We'll take a break.
It was great.
When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Only one thing.
There really is only one. There can only be one.
Yeah.
That's a Highlander. Crosstalk with Alan Styles and celebrity birthdays as well. The last half hour of the program is next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
People are coming from all over to Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, from Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville, because they've seen for themselves the huge selection and the best prices at SacSuperstore.com. Good luck finding a lower price anywhere else. And if you do, they'll match it. It's as simple as that. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where a handshake still means something. Open until 10 o'clock and centrally located right across from Hagen Oaks Golf Course. And online at SacSuperstore.com. The guaranteed lowest price and the best selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, and Rams. SacSuperstore.com.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder, thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration.
Thunder.
The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Listen to the 49ers Red Zone Report daily, brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza, the official pizza of the 49ers. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
Let's wait for monthly bill credits on Experience Beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99 and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 1H2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Sacramento Kings basketball is back. Be there for opening night at Golden One Center on Friday, October 24th, when the Kings take on the Utah Jazz at 7 p.m. Following opening night, the Kings will take on the LA Lakers on October 26th and then the Golden State Warriors on November 5th. Don't miss these marquee matchups and more great games coming to Golden One Center this season. Head to kings.com/tickets to secure your seat to be part of the action.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Well, you know what's on deck tonight, brought to you by our friends at Trex Decking and Railing.
I was kind of surprised by your guys' talk.
What's that?
Well, you said that there's only one thing on, but I think you guys would want to watch the Kings game besides just AEW Dynamite.
Well, no, that's the highlight, Chris.
Okay.
What do we got tonight? What are the featured matches?
I haven't seen them yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, but I really want to see Hangman Adam Page's reaction to the Ops and Samoa Joe attacking him after their match last Saturday.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Dave?
Man, I you know what? Save it for the ring.
Yeah.
Don't be attacking.
Yeah.
That's just goes against the
Code of honor.
Code of honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the code of honor of wrestling.
So how are you going to spend your time, Chris, with AEW on and the Kings?
Oh, come on,
I'm going to have to watch that tomorrow.
Which one?
We'll see.
Because I know you'll be ready for rewind.
You know I have to watch the Kings game tonight because I have to have rewind ready.
Yeah.
By the way, my dad during the break, that's what took me so long. I can't believe you found this clip. He sent me a video. This is 12-year-old me.
Oh, wow.
outside of a Kings game.
Oh, okay. This is fun.
I think it might have been Channel 3, our content partner, that it was a bad loss and asked me about said, hey, kid, what's your reaction? Can we get your reaction or something like that?
Wow, and you have it?
I'm going to play it right now.
See if I get your thoughts on the game.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not going to ever – I'm always a Jets fan, but, like, I hate this team.
That was me at 12.
Wow.
Right?
You're born into it. You're a longer Celtics fan than Kings fan at that moment.
No, that's not true. Also,
so you lied back then.
Well, I don't call it lying. I call it I call it gilding the lily.
Ah, that's interesting.
I was gilding the lily.
Wow. You've been down on this team a long time.
A long time.
Negative Dave.
Well, I prefer to say it's realistic, Dave. But you know what? What I did do is
How would you do with positive Dave these days? The rest in peace.
Like, oh man, the
Long
original
time caller,
the OG,
positive
the
Dave.
OG of OGs. How funny would that radio show be?
Positive and negative Dave.
Just call us the battery.
The Dave battery.
He's wearing a plus. I'm wearing a minus.
Yeah.
Great chance for the Kings tonight. I don't know. I kind of wish they would lose.
Okay, but how about why can't it be this? Why can't it be this? Great chance for the Kings to win tonight. Oh, I don't know. I think they're probably going to lose. Why is that? Why do I have to have the funny voice?
I do.
Because
you both have the voice.
Yeah, but you went for me.
Do you remember his slogan? Because I do.
No, I don't.
He would always sign off his calls.
I know.
with this.
I know it wasn't Lil Susie's on the Up, which is a Tesla song, but it's something like that.
It was never give up, never give in. When the Kings have when the Kings always have a chance to win. I believe it was some version of that.
God rest his soul.
Oh, don't. What?
No, I was going to give him a compliment.
Okay.
No, honestly, I was going to say I wish I could extract some of his DNA and inject it into my pores. It would be a lot easier.
We've already decided this, Chris and I. We know, like, if the championship year happens for this team,
yes,
you're not going to be okay.
I will.
At the very end, you will.
I will when that confetti. Well, okay.
The very end.
I don't know if I'm going to be. I think when the confetti's falling, I might actually lose consciousness. I don't even know what I would do. Jason, I cannot count. Everybody, do you ever have? I call them. What do I even call them? The head on pillow moments.
Okay.
It's when you put your head on the pillow at night and you need to go to sleep. Some people count sheep or whatever. Mine are always, like, hey, I'm pitching in Game 7 of the World Series. Or, I'm on the PGA Tour. Or whatever it is.
And you're like, I got the yips.
Let's put it this way. If I was that fat little, who was it, Toodles in Peter Pan? Noodles. Was it Noodles or Toodles? One of them. And you had to have a happy thought to fly. Mm-hmm. Okay, my most common
Your
happy
wings
thought.
are gone.
They are. They were. You know who took them?
Who?
Mr. They were broken. But my most common happy thought in my life,
in your life,
has been the confetti falling after a Kings championship.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, you won't get this.
You're at home.
You won't get this. Had you seen The Princess Bride, you know the story of Mandy Patinkin and Inigo Montoya. Inigo Montoya spent his life becoming a swordsman. And the whole point is because a six-fingered man killed his father. And so Inigo Montoya dreamt of the day that he would get his revenge. And he would say to the six-fingered man, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And then he would get his revenge. Well, guess what? He got it. Spoiler alert. He got his revenge in the movie. And then there was this moment. He had spent so long visualizing this moment in his mind, in his dreams. He had no idea what to do next. And I feel like that's part of the struggle. If the Kings ever won a championship, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of people, I don't know what the hell what does the next day look like?
Party.
Right? What about the day after? Is it like the end of the Matrix where the sun comes up and they're all
Never
walking
goes
off?
down.
Yeah, they're just all walking off.
In the Maradona documentary, when he won a championship with Napoli, the entire city partied for a month.
That's what I want. A month, like an what is it when in Gladiator where they had the 50 days of Antioch or whatever?
Yeah.
I want the mayor, whoever it may be, to come out and say the next 30 days are holidays.
Yeah, as much as I'm sure our bosses would want us to be on.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would be understandable, like, hey, we need some time off to just celebrate, even though the whole show would be a celebration.
I think we would probably go, honestly, we'd just go with the team. Wherever, Cancun, wherever we're going to party.
The parade?
There'd be a parade, and then we could have like a little caboose. Because everyone's there to see the team, but give us like a little caboose.
Yeah.
Give us a little caboose. You know who's in the front? G-Man, waving his hat.
Oh, he's at the front of the parade.
That's what I'm saying. He's at the front with Jerry Reynolds. They're doing that. And then like you and me and a few, we can be in the caboose.
That's fine.
With like little flags.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, your dad just reached out to me.
Yeah. Oh, what did he say?
What did he say?
He had the 12-year-old video of you.
Oh, he did?
There's one of you at 22.
Wow.
Weird.
I hadn't seen this one.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
so I'm just going to.
Oh, what does this say? Okay.
Back up the truck! Back it up! Jack.
His old video. That's why the
audio was a little off.
Did he film it from the VCR and send it in?
What was he using? A potato? Is Dave wearing a San Jose Sharks hat? No.
Yes.
I'm wearing a Kings hat. See the logo right there.
The teal one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of their.
Is that the alternate?
It's the alternate city statement.
Okay.
Jerseys.
Making one.
Haxor Bar says, I will set up fireworks and drunk activities for a month.
Who does?
This guy's name is Haxor Bar.
Okay. Yeah.
With an X. We'll have a ladder.
Since high school, my friend Rob Rass said he's going to jump into the river immediately.
Which one? There's two.
Huh? Both of them.
A Sacramento and American? Maybe where they conflume? No,
that's the word. You got it.
No, it's not. It's not combined.
Confluence.
Confluence. Thank you. Oh, it's conflume. That sounds like a version of it.
Yeah, if it's 5 rivers.
They conflumed. We'll take a break when we come in. 7 p.m. Want to remind you, Kings pregame show at 6:30, and then
game night at 5:30.
Tip off at 7. Scotty the Body and High Flyer.
And High Flyer, then Henry and I.
And I believe they're going to be out at Revival tonight.
Oh, really?
Are they?
Oh.
Is Scott even going to make the game? Because if there's one thing
Phoenix?
I know about... Oh, that's right. They're in Phoenix. Sorry. Well, yeah, I thought he was going to...
Oh, you know what?
It's Friday.
It's Friday. They're going to be at Revival.
Scott's just...
Chase Serrano next Wednesday.
Party. When we come back. But...
What are we doing next?
Let me ask you this. When Chase Serrano comes on next Wednesday, can we play video?
Yeah.
Okay.
We won't play video. We'll have him on.
No, I mean, can we play video?
No, we won't.
Next Wednesday.
Can you call Katie to tell her she'll be on at 8 next Wednesday?
Nope. Never have. I've done that for the month, dude. We're breaking. Come back. Crosstalk with Alan Stiles. Celebrity Birthdays next.
Malik Monk plays here.
Started left, goes right, steps back, launches the 3. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Finding great candidates to
hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Born in 1892 to a socially prominent family, she was the consummate athlete, proficient in golf, tennis, marksmanship, swimming, and car racing. Many considered her the greatest horsewoman of the century. She was a pioneer in the field of golf course development with 3 world-class courses on her resume: the Women's National Golf and Tennis Club, Cypress Point, and Pasatiempo. Working for SFB Morse of Pebble Beach fame led to her second golf course development, which many consider to be the greatest golf course in the world, Cypress Point, where she developed a lifelong friendship and professional relationship with famed architect Alistair McKenzie. Pasatiempo in Santa Cruz was her third development, where she hosted the likes of Bobby Jones, Will Rogers, Babe Saharias, and more. Today, her place is alongside many others in the World Golf Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Marion Hollins, a visionary golf course architect and pioneer of the game. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
When I was in Iraq, our convoy was hit. It was bad. After I came home, I could still hear booms and see tracer fire. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
With help from DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Today, I'm part of DAV. We're veterans helping veterans to get the benefits they've earned. And I give my veterans my all.
But there's more to be done and more victories to be won.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Naomi Mathis, thank you for your service. May your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
David, are you here? Can you hear me?
David?
Here.
Are you here?
I'm here.
Alan?
I'm here.
Are you
Where's
here?
that? What's going on? Hey, you know who I just saw in the halls?
Who?
Val.
Oh, nice.
I hadn't seen her since,
Yeah?
you know, all the stuff.
In the halls? Downstairs, you mean?
Downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that was nice.
Nice.
That was nice. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Alan apparently is left for
He
crosstalk.
came in here earlier, then left. Came in again, then left. He was, I think, eating a muffin.
And
There he is.
he's
Oh, he
back.
Oh, lefty. Oh, it's good.
Wow.
Hold up,
You would
Jay.
think he would have his headphones plugged in before he took
Right
that
after the
off.
big meeting yesterday, too. Here's the question we're going to find out.
To be fair, he wasn't in the meeting yesterday.
He wasn't in the meeting, but he was a topic.
Oh,
or was he?
Everybody was talking about him.
Everybody was. Alan, let me say this.
Featured player.
Without being named, Alan was, I said it this morning, Alan was my highlight of the entire meeting.
He was named.
Well, no, but I'm saying the part that was my favorite part, he wasn't named.
Yeah.
Good morning, Alan. How are you?
Great.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
that's all.
How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Cool.
Happy opening day.
Happy opening day. Now we've made it.
Yeah.
We've
made it. Now it's time.
This is go time.
It is.
This is where we make the money.
That's right.
This is where we feed the flock.
It's where we cook.
It's where we cook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Cook.
You excited?
This is where we prove all the doubters wrong. This is where we decide who we want to be each and every single day, every minute, every second, every time we step on that court, we show who we are.
And who is that?
The Sacramento Kings.
You shut up!
I'm going to see if it's gotten old for him. Let's see.
I knew you were going to play.
It gets him every time.
Did you get the memo about the chair positioning for our videos?
No.
From the Chris Watkins said, he didn't say which host.
Said he doesn't want to single anybody out.
But he said one of the hosts, when we're on camera for YouTube, seems to be at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
As compared to the other hosts. This won't lift up.
Well, I know Jason's a low rider, but Jason hasn't been in that chair, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, we used to have a guy here named Nick Cattles, and Nick Cattles, I think Nick Cattles and you were about the same size, about the same height. But every time I'd come in, Nick's chair was all the way down.
No, I cranked that thing.
And I was like, dude.
No, I cranked that thing. If it's me, there's nothing else. I can get a pillow or something.
Yeah?
That thing is cranked. That thing is cranked.
Do you have did you ever take the sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it?
I was just going to ask Alan some things.
Oh.
That's
okay. Yeah, I'll give you
we're doing a Showtime capsule. Jason's idea here, where there's different
Great
questions, and then we're going to put it away and open it up at the end of the year.
I can give you one if you want to fill it out.
Sure.
Okay.
But can I ask him some for now?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to ask some questions. Some of these are going to take some thoughts, okay? But let's start first with the opening night starting lineup.
Opening night starting lineup.
Your guess.
It will be Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Drew Eubanks. At the
Is this an A to Z?
Yeah, I guess. Wes? I'll go Keon. Okay. And who was I guess the other who else is hurt?
Well, I know Schroeder missed some time, but you think
Schroeder's playing? Oh, yes,
playing.
he is playing. So Schroeder, Keon, Eubanks, DeMar, and LaVine.
Okay. Win total.
I still can't say 34. I'll say 36.
I said 34, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I'll say 36.
Hiding mine from you. First Kings player to be traded.
Man, whoa. And I get in trouble.
Hey.
I'm going to say, I'll take the cop out. I'll say DeMar.
I think if this is Family Feud, perhaps the most popular pick. Give me a team that the Kings will sweep this year.
Honestly, what? Can we not say the Jazz?
You can. You can say whatever you want.
I'll just say that. Another cop out. I'll just say the Jazz. Because those Hornets, they look
I thought you might go Eastern Conference because that's only 2 versus 4.
I don't know. They keep losing to the Wizards, and they lost to the Nets.
Who will make the most threes for this team this year?
V.
What's that?
Did a baby get into the room?
Are you
Zach LaVine? You know when they play it and they play. Fee, fee.
I got you. Are
Zach
you?
LaVine.
So you're under the assumption he'll be on this team all year? Okay.
I mean, someone's gonna open that wallet. remember, Dave? Because some people, you get paid too much. I don't think I get paid too much. Remember that?
Oh, that was
incredible. We played that about 5 times. On
that
the
actually
show.
was a very good clip. He was very good that day. And what do you think?
Wow, I think he's been good every day.
What do
We
you
stole him too.
What do you think will be? Yeah, that's right. That was another one we stole.
No, that one's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But Keegan and Sabonis were too.
Keegan might still be
and
playing.
Now they're both hurt.
If he did an interview with me.
What do you think what do you
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
Give us your best guess. Favorite memory of the season will be?
Favorite memory of the season will be, and this is going to make it tough, man, but it's going to be a Keon Ellis game winner.
Oh. Why is that going to make it tough?
I'd actually like that.
Yeah,
because he ain't on contract. That's why.
Can I give you guys a preview of what I said?
Yes.
Kings will make a cup run.
Yeah.
It's all about the cup. When you say cup run, do you mean athletic supporters? Do you mean Slurpees?
I think Emirates Cup.
Do you mean they're going to acquire Emmanuel quickly?
Hey, you know what? When you wear a jock strap, why is the back open?
Good question, though. Actually,
why is it like chaps?
Yeah. Why couldn't they be shorts?
It's called access, dude. Celebrity Birthday is brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, listen, you ever sit around in a jock strap? I have. Nothing better. I was hot and I was hungry.
Hey, it's a sports show. That's why it's on now.
I mean, I'm 12 years old.
Shout out.
Feels very
okay.
weird. No.
Celebrity Birthday is brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Please read the birthdays. I feel like this is felonious, and
this is just
the
like the
felonious
interview.
monk over
this is
here
just
is
like
getting
the interview yesterday.
Happy birthday to let's go Ichiro.
Ichiro.
Ichiro is 42.
No way.
Yeah, he's not. He's 46.
Yeah, 48.
54.
Chris is closer, 52. Happy birthday to Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, from
1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah. Christopher Lloyd, not as old as you'd think.
Okay.
74.
Okay.
72.
81.
Much older than you'd think, 87.
Oh.
Wow, that one floored me.
Wow.
Let's go with...
Also, he looked 80 in the movies.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum is 75.
No.
Oh, he is. He told me.
No. Yeah. He's 68.
72.
Chris is close to 73. Shaggy.
Wasn't me. Shaggy is 48.
50.
54.
Chris is closest, 57. Last one, Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens is 50, and let's not wait for that. Before we go, give me breaking news here real quick. Alan, you're welcome on this. Here's part of your show.
It breaks.
We
43.
have it first.
It's Sactown Sports breaking news.
Tony Vitello, Tennessee baseball coach, is finalizing a deal to become the next manager of the San Francisco Giants. He will be the first ever to jump from college to a baseball, major league that is, without any professional experience. That's according to several sources. Great job opening day, Sacramento Kings, and Giants go and hire a new manager. Way to try to steal all of that. Guarantee Alan will have coverage on that and more, as will Whitey and whomever this afternoon. Everybody, have a great evening. Enjoy our Sacramento Kings. Light the beam.